And good evening, Tishomingo County fans. We welcome you to WRMG TV 12 on Television 97 on our broadcast coverage of Tishomingo County football. Hello from a dry as it stands right now, Iuka, and we sure hope it stays that way. But weather is one of the big stories tonight. There's a lot of stories coming on tonight. Senior night, those activities are 5 minutes away, literally. So stick right here, live coverage of that. Then, of course, at the end of the first quarter, we'll have the dedication of the baseball softball complex to a legend, and, of course, my dad, Jerry Long. So a special night for everybody here involved. We've got a lot of friends here with us tonight. Of course, Randall Lindsay joins me as our sideline voice of the Braves. Sam Barnett behind the camera. I'm Blake Long. Thanking you for joining us here tonight. Folks, the plan is, if weather does get involved, we'll go off the air pretty quickly if play is suspended. And obviously, going to knock on wood that play is not suspended tonight. But if it is, we will have to go off the air to protect our equipment. You'll have to keep an eye on social media to see if and when the game will continue, and hopefully, certainly, we get this game in because it's honestly going to be a great game tonight. Biggersville is in town, a very good 1A team. But now, before I go into a couple of sponsor reads, I've got the pleasure of being joined by the man who I greatly respect. The former voice of your Tishomingo County Braves is also here tonight, Chris Strickland, the strict man in the house, and it's always great. You've been able to get to, about one home game a year the last couple of years, and it's always great to see you.
Yeah, about one home game a year. I couldn't miss tonight. It's a very special honor for a very special man. Your dad meant the world to me. There'll never be, I wish Jack could show the game when we were playing Amory. We were up by one, we were down by 1 run, and he told Tyler Pritchard to steal home. And I said, Jerry Long is the riverboat gambler, and because that was just an epitome. And then y'all ended up to score, and we ended up hitting a base hit and scoring and winning that game and putting us into the quarterfinals. And then that was just a great season, but very deserving for your dad. And when Randall told me, I said, I don't care what I got to do. I'm moving heaven and earth to get here.
Well, I appreciate you. You know what you mean to me, and you know what you mean to my dad. And Dad doesn't know you're coming yet, so I hope he's not watching the live stream to get that surprise. I doubt he is, but they're going to be here. We're about to get ready for senior night here in just a second. The coaches and referees are meeting midfield, and as soon as they start downstairs, Randall is in the press box, and we will get to you here in just a second. Band, cheer, football senior night coming up here shortly. Again, weather might be a factor. Keep your fingers crossed, folks, that it falls apart. There is some weather approaching. The Alcorn and Tishomingo County line right now, we're under a severe thunderstorm watch until midnight, and so hopefully all of that will not play a factor in tonight's ball game.
Along with the collection of information
All right, we'll start
to these students for tonight.
Again, captain or coaches and referees are meeting midfield right now. Seniors are coming on the field. Sam Barnett's going to have all your coverage for you. Let me get a few sponsors in if I can, and remind you that tonight's first downs for the Braves brought to you by Boyce Hollingsworth, your State Farm Insurance agent at 1002 Battleground Drive in Iuka, 662-423-593. One touchdown for the Braves. We're hoping there'll be a lot of those each and every game we do this year. Brought to you by your Tishomingo County Farm Bureau local agencies in Iuka. Call 662-423-6151 for all your insurance needs there at 1112 Maria Lane. Tonight's game also brought to you by Recon Tree and Development. Daniel Bascom and Caleb Willis. Call your hometown tree guys for all your tree needs. 100% free estimates, accepts all major credit cards as well. 662-279-5519. Talking to Chris Strickland here, and it's hopefully light, hopefully no electricity, though, is the big deal.
Looks like all the showers are going to the heavier stuff's going to your
heavier
north.
Stuff north, okay?
So it's going north, but
I hope you're right, brother.
I hope I am too.
I hope that weather app is correct.
Well, it's from where I'm at in Florence, that's Brad Travis. He's the James Spann of our area. So hopefully he's right. It's going that way.
Absolutely. Let's get it now down to Randall Lindsay football senior night starting right now.
Number 1, senior Dayton Crab. Dayton is the son of Dustin and Margaret Crabb. His favorite memory from football is getting the win over Kossuth in what felt like a hurricane. Dayton chose Mr. Blair Glidewell as his difference maker. Senior Dayton Crab. Up next, number 19, Cole Fair. Cole is the son of Rusty and Courtney Fair. His favorite memories from football are the practices, game days, and bus rides with his team. Cole chose Mr. Ben Kane as his difference maker. Senior Cole Fair. Headed your way now, Brooks Keith, number 13. Brooks is the son of Kevin and Christy Keith. His favorite memory from Tishomingo County football is playing South Pontotoc his junior year and scoring 2 touchdowns on defense. Brooks chose Mr. Justin Sullivan as his difference maker. Senior Brooks Keith. Up next, number 55, Kai Long. Kai is the son of Tony Long. His favorite memory from football is from his freshman year running Oklahoma drills with Coach Wright for half of the practice. Kai chose Miss Michelle Kaufman as his difference maker. Number 55, Kai Long. Up next, number 28, Timothy Joseph Lovett. Timothy is the son of TJ and Julie Lovett. He says that his favorite memory from football is also running Oklahoma drills with Coach Wright. Timothy chose Miss Cartwright as his difference maker. Number 28, Timothy Lovett. Headed your way now, senior number 72, Cooper Lowry. Cooper is the son of Chris and Tiffany Lowry. His favorite memory from Tishomingo County football is Coach Mahoney dancing to Colt 45 after beating Morville his freshman year. Cooper chose Miss Cindy Bonds as his difference maker. Number 72, Cooper Lowry. Up next, number 52, Dylan Newkirk. Dylan is the son of Jared and Michelle Newkirk. His favorite memory from football is getting to start his first game on varsity. Dylan chose Miss Tammy Davis as his difference maker. Number 52, Dylan Newkirk. Coming your way now, J.B. Northington, number 48. J.B. is the son of Keisha Northington. His favorite memory from football is Coach Mahoney dancing the Colt 45. J.B. chose Mr. Brian England as his difference maker. Senior, J.B. Northington. Up next, number 54, Aiden Pounders. Aiden is the son of Tim and Melissa Pounders. His favorite memory from TC football is running Oklahoma drills with Coach Wright for an hour and a half freshman year. Aiden chose Miss Nicole Ade as his difference maker. Number 54, Aiden Pounders. Number 10, Christian Ray. Christian is the son of Becca and Houston Burnett. His favorite memory from football is getting the win against Kossuth and, yet again, what felt like a hurricane. Christian chose Mr. Chandler Ayers as his difference maker. Number 10, Christian Ray. Up next, number 6, Hunter Stewart. Hunter is the son of Jamie and Courtney Stewart. He says his favorite memory from football is scoring the game-winning touchdown against Kossuth. Hunter chose Miss Stephanie Puckett as his difference maker. Number 6, Hunter Stewart. Heading your way now, number 18, Cooper Tapp. Cooper is the son of John and Melanie Tapp. His favorite memory from Tishomingo County football is from his sophomore year when he kicked his first ever onside kick against Kossuth and the Braves recovered. He describes this memory as one of his best feelings ever, getting to see his team be so hyped. Cooper chose Miss Laura Beth Lambert as his difference maker. Number 18, Cooper Tapp. Up next, number 3, Eric Ermacher. Eric is the son of Nick and Jennifer Ermacher. His favorite memory from football is getting to be a part of the first winning season for the Braves in a long time. Eric chose Mr. Brian Anglin as his difference maker. That's number 3, Eric Ermacher. Number 44, Dallas Armendariz. Dallas is the son of David and Sonia Armendariz. He says his favorite memory from football is being a part of last year's team and the success of their first winning season since 2006. Dallas chose Mr. Blake Thomas as his difference maker. Senior Dallas Armendariz.
Blake. I'll say what do we share the broadcast on?
Now for the cheer squad. Our first senior honoree is Madeline Booker. Madeline is the daughter of Eric and Heather Booker. Madeline says that her favorite memory from cheer is winning against Kossuth last season and celebrating by sliding in the rain, as well as winning regionals her sophomore year. Madeline chose Miss Kathy Pardue as her difference maker. Madeline Booker. Up next, Emma Catherine Glover. Emma is the daughter of Ryan and Amy Glover. She states that her favorite memory from Tishomingo County Cheer is winning regionals her sophomore year and celebrating the win over Kossuth in the rain her junior year. Emma chose Miss Heather Cartwright as her difference maker. That's senior Emma Catherine Glover. Up next, senior Miley Roberts. Miley is the daughter of Jason and Leanne Roberts. Her favorite memory from TC Cheer is advancing the finals at the National High School Cheer Competition her junior year and celebrating with her team and coaches afterwards at Magic Kingdom in Disney World. Miley chose Miss Michelle Jones as her difference maker. That's senior Miley Roberts. Coming to you now, senior Madeline Beth Robinson. Madeline is the daughter of Heath and Melanie Robinson. She says that her favorite memory from cheer is cheering on the Braves in the many rainy games her junior year and making it to the final round at the National High School Cheerleading Competition at Disney. Madeline chose Mr. Lyndon Kane as her difference maker. Senior Madeline Beth Robinson. Up next, Senior Braden Stevens. Braden is the daughter of Brandon and Jennifer Stevens. She says that her favorite memory from TC Cheer is the pep talk her, the team, and the coaches had backstage before taking the mat in the final round. She says, quote, she will never forget the feeling of leaving it all on the mat. Braden chose Mr. TJ Springer as her difference maker. Senior Braden Stevens. And our final cheer honoree tonight, Senior Elizabeth Williams. Elizabeth is the daughter of Stephen and Salem Williams. Her favorite memory from TC Cheer is standing under the tent in the pouring rain as the team singing band songs, cheering and dancing while getting a Braves win against South Pontotoc. Elizabeth chose Miss Kelly Hammond as her difference maker. Senior Elizabeth Williams.
Hey, Blake. That hot spot's way there. Don't let me forget that. Hey, you take that car. I got no in on that down here, and they let me share it.
Our first Pride of the Tribe marching band honoree is Senior Addie Abner. Addie is the daughter of Candy Stewart. Her favorite memory from time in the band was going to state freshman year and there being a rain delay, so they went shopping, to the movies, and to the park. Addie chose Miss Dana Bonds as her difference maker. Senior Addie Abner. Our next senior is Mr. Dalton Baker. Dalton is the son of Samantha Bain. Dalton's favorite memory from band is going to competition freshman year. Dalton chose Miss Mary Phillips as his difference maker. Senior Dalton Baker. Our next band senior, Chloe Butler. Chloe is the daughter of Rodney Butler and Amberly Walters. She says her favorite memory from band is getting to perform the night person at the Chipolo competition. Chloe chose Miss Heather Brooks as her difference maker. Senior Chloe Butler. Up next, Senior Caitlin Cooksey. Caitlin is the daughter of Kimberly Haley. She says her favorite memory from band is going with her friends the morning before competition, the SoCo Grind and Jacks. She chose Miss Heather Deaton as her difference maker. Senior Caitlin Cooksey. Coming your way now, senior Lucas Evans. Lucas is the son of John and Jenny Evans. His favorite memory from band are the late night band bus rides after football games, getting to talk and hang out, as well as getting superior ratings at competition. Lucas chose Mr. Jason Howard as his difference maker. Senior Lucas Evans. Up next, Bella Rose Floyd. Bella Rose is the daughter of Rhonda and Mike Floyd. Her favorite memory from being a part of the Pride of the Tribe is when her brother came to one of her competitions and asked her through a shout out if she would play at his wedding. She chose Miss Heather Cartwright as her difference maker. Senior Bella Rose Floyd. Coming your way now, senior Ryan Gatsia. Ryan is the son of Sally Morrison. Ryan's favorite memory from band is when Chris almost caught himself on fire. He chose Mr. Brian Anglin as his difference maker. That's senior Ryan Gatsia. Up next, senior Sean Henderson. He is the son of Diane Kennedy. His favorite memory is getting fourth place percussion at state last year. Sean chose Mr. Devin Coleman as his difference maker. Senior Sean Henderson. Up next, senior Rasha Lynn Holly. She is the daughter of Jacob Holly and Mary Jones. Her favorite memory is from her freshman year when the band bus got pulled over because someone had an allergic reaction. Rasha Lynn chose Miss Heather Brooks as her difference maker. That's senior Rasha Lynn Holly. Our next senior honoree is Aiden Hudson. Aiden is the son of Josh Hudson. He says his favorite memory from band is going to state his freshman year. He chose the late Miss Lori McCalman as his difference maker. Senior Aiden Hudson. Our next senior honoree, Addie Jackson. She is the daughter of David Jackson and Lincoln Libby. Addie says her favorite memory from band is getting to be with her best friends and going to band competitions. Addie chose Miss Chloe Stroh as her difference maker. Senior Addie Jackson. Coming your way now, senior Candy Jones. Candy is the daughter of Jack and Trisha Jones. She says that her favorite memory from band is creating amazing friendships with all kinds of different people. She chose her grandfather, Mr. Jack Jones, as her difference maker. That's senior Candy Jones. Our next band senior is Jesse Riddell. Jesse is the son of James and Dana Riddell. His favorite memory from band is hanging out with the boys on the band bus. He chose Mr. Blake Robinson as his difference maker. Senior Jesse Riddell. Up next, Alex Rivers. Alex is the son of Michael Rivers and Beth Pounders. He says his favorite memory from band is going to state last year. He chose Mr. John Evans as his difference maker. Senior Alex Rivers. Coming your way now, Senior Annabelle May Roberts. Annabelle is the daughter of Clint and Haley Roberts. She says that her favorite memory from band is singing songs on the back of the band bus. Annabelle chose Mr. Evan Norville as her difference maker. Senior Annabelle Roberts. Our next senior honoree, Braden Thomas South. Braden is the son of Jerry and Melissa South. Braden says that his favorite memory from band is going to band competitions with his friends. He chose Miss Amanda Taylor as his difference maker. Alongside him tonight is his brother, Bryson South. Bryson is also the son of Jerry and Melissa South. His favorite memory from band is sleeping on the band bus on the way home from competitions. And he chose Miss Lisa Locke as his difference maker. Seniors Braden and Bryson South. And our final senior honoree, the drum major, Sadie South. Sadie is the daughter of Darren and Jennifer Bennett and Ben South. Her favorite memory from band is becoming friends with her best friend, Abby Burcham. Sadie's difference maker is someone who cannot be with us tonight, but she remembers in her heart as an educator that made a difference in her life, Miss Lauren Sparks. Lauren's co-workers and friends from the Career and Technical Center are here tonight and in our crowd and stand tonight in Lauren's memory. Senior drum major, Sadie South.
Well, Blake, that will wrap up our senior festivities. Now it's time to get some football on. About 10 till now.
Absolutely, Randall Lindsay. That was a lengthy senior festivity, but, man, these kids are worth it. Congratulations to all of our senior football players, cheerleaders, and our band members, who I'm sure are about to have to hustle back to the press box and get ready for the national anthem. We're 9 minutes away from kickoff as I've got it on my computer here. That senior festivity took well over 20 minutes. Sam Barnett, let me give you a fist bump, brother. Great job on the camera, and what an honor to be here tonight for senior festivity, Senior Night 2025. Of course, we've already given you a few sponsors. Randall, we'll let you get back to the field level before we talk to you again as the Brave seniors huddling up now, getting a picture. See if you can pan that down, Sam, to get our guys kneeling in prayer right here, because that is more important than anything that we'll do here tonight, without a doubt. And it is a special night here tonight at Tishomingo County High School. Y'all just keep on knocking on wood and maybe even send up a little prayer, as Jack Ivey likes to say, that this weather will hold off and that we'll be able to get this game in uninterrupted. We are preparing to have the Braves take the field. We'll hear from Coach Corey Quinn here in just a few moments. Today's game being brought to you by Friendly Florist, your full-service florist and gift shop in downtown Iuka, 112 West Front Street, serving the area since 1983. Call 662-423-3501. By Animals Choice Vet Clinic in Iuka, Dr. Brad Nunley and staff, 662-423-2686. Kenny Pfeiffer, your Tishomingo County Farm Bureau agents at 1112 Maria Lane in Iuka. When service is local, service is better. Go with the home team and Kenny Pfeiffer. Phone number 662-423-6151. Also brought to you by our Tishomingo County Electric Power Association, the TCEPA, members of that TVAE program, where they come and do an energy audit of your home, 662-423-3646 during normal business hours. Spark CPA has those 6 locations to serve you in the upcoming tax season a few months from now. It's in Iuka, Red Bay, Muscle Shoals, Sheffield, Boonville, and in Corinth. Sonic over in Belmont and Iuka. Your morning drinks off both locations with large soft drinks and teas starting at just 99 cents. The place on front, 102 Front Street in Iuka, the event venue perfect for baby showers, bridal showers, and the like, 662-279-0718. We know we had some issues with feedback from Randall's mic last week, and we may this week as well, and we apologize for that. Randall, we can hear you loud and clear right now,
Yes,
but
sir.
we've got our equipment almost covered in case the weather does come in on us pretty quickly, and so I've got most of Randall's transmitter covered except for the antennas. So if you hear a little bit of feedback, I'll go ahead and apologize on behalf. But Randall, as you head out to midfield for our coin toss, we'll see what we can get. If you'll give us a couple of comments and thoughts on tonight's game, should be a good one.
Should be a good one. You know, this ain't going to be an easy win. You know, I hate to bring this up. You remember a couple years ago when Coach McKay was our coach, TCPS upset us down there his first game. But they ain't got a Sean Holiday, but yet they're a pretty good powerhouse for 1A. You know, they won several state championships there in the past few years.
That's exactly right, Randall. You're going to head to midfield with the captains right now as they head out. All Tishomingo County senior football players representing the Braves here tonight. But meeting midfield with the referee will be number 1, Dayton Crabb. Number 6, Hunter Stewart. Number 52 is Dylan Newkirk. And number 55, that is Kai Long. For Biggersville out tonight, number 9, that is Dylan Johnson. Also number 11, Brandon Proctor is out. And there was one more young man that I missed that I'll try to get his number before we're all said and done here tonight. Alan Whitman is your white hats. He's shaking hands right now. Your other captain, by the way, is number 51, Logan Doss. So the official shaking hands with the players. Let's get one more sponsor in before we listen in. H&H Small Engine Repair. 1109 Battleground Drive in Iuka, 662-423-2741. Let's listen in right now to our coin toss.
Okay, y'all the captain. We expect y'all to do what you do. Lead by example, okay? You see one of your guys getting a little hot under the collar or whatever, take care of it. Don't make us have to flag it, okay? Y'all know your own people, so y'all take care of that part. Sportsmanship. Starts here, goes sideline. We want them first play to the last, okay? All right, we had a coin toss for the game. Biggersville, you won the toss. You have deferred to the second half, okay? Y'all will be receiving.
Biggersville won the toss and deferred to the second. Hey, before I forget, I need to tell a special thank you to Coach Corey Quinn. I went over there to use the restroom, got me something to drink before the game started. He said, Randall, come here a minute. Yes, sir. For the past 15 years, I have worn a visor that Lanny Jones presented me. The first game I ever done this, and Coach Corey Quinn presented me this. So, with this brand new visor, and here he is right now. Coach, how you doing?
I'm doing great, Randall. You know, it's the same question, every Friday, and it's always the same answer. Like, we'll know in just a little bit, But no, we had a great week of practice. I'm excited about our guys, and I'm excited to be playing in a heavyweight showdown tonight. That's for sure.
I'll tell you what, I got this nice little visor you gave me, and I appreciate it. I've had that other one for about 15 years, but if we lose tonight, I might have to bring that other one out, Coach.
Don't put that kind of voodoo on the visor, Randall. That was a gift. That came from the heart.
Hey, Coach, I appreciate what you're doing. Looking forward to this game tonight. Biggersville's going to be a challenge for us.
Oh yeah, it's going to be a big challenge. They got skilled guys running all over the place. We've got to do a great job of controlling the game early and making it our kind of game and not a track meet.
Well, Coach, let's get this game going. I'm ready to get it going.
Let's go. Hey, go Braves. Here we go.
And with fireworks in the background, here come your Tishomingo County Braves. Looks like we got one more, Sam, if you'll pan it over there. I think we may have one more set of fireworks coming up. Yes, indeed we do. And it's a little bit off our camera, but you can see the smoke there. We're set for the first high school football Friday night here in Iuka, Mississippi. Last week, the Braves coming off the big win at Alcorn Central. We await the arrival of the Biggersville Lions. They're coming out of their locker room right now. The pride of the tribe has tuned up the fight song of Tishomingo County. And next, of course, our national anthem will be brought to you by Williams Service Center, Tartan Crew at 1112 West Equipment Street in Iuka. 662-423-2119. Full service gas, mechanic work, front end work, oil changes, new tires on alignment as well. Dr. Cameron Bonds is Joint Medical Associate of the Shoals in Sheffield, Alabama. Just a short drive from home as he continues to provide patients the excellent care they deserve. 256-383-4447. Real quick before we get back, we're joined by another special guest as a proud brother tonight on senior night. Riley Floyd, part of our A-team crew. It just feels like yesterday, but it's been, 4, 5, 6 years it feels like. But Riley, good to have you back, brother, and wow. Let's brag on these seniors because your sister's one of them.
Yeah, Blake, always, like I always say when I come back about once or twice a year, it's always nice to join the A-team again with Randall and you and whatever cameraman we get over the next 3 or 4 years. I will say the one we got now is pretty dang amazing. I've been watching every single game. I don't ever miss a game for these Tish County Braves. It's always great to see them and the effort that they put forth. But like you said, for senior night, it's bittersweet to know that the last of the Floyds have come through Tishomingo County. My sister being a senior this year, it feels like just yesterday that she was being born and we were rushing to the hospital. But, I mean, here we are. She's 17 years old. Just a few people that I know, like Dayton Crabb. I grew up watching that kid play from the time he was like 5 years old when Bella started going to Iuka Elementary. But it's always fun to be back here. And here comes your Biggersville Lions. Always great to see a team from down on the other side of Highway 45. But Tish County Braves looked great last week against the Alcorn Central Bears. That rivalry has always been home for me since I actually transferred from Alcorn Central over here. But like you said, it's a bittersweet moment knowing that this is going to be my last year.
Hey, Riley.
What's up, Randall?
Hey, Riley, can you do one thing before you go after we do the national anthem? Can you do one of your famous things? B-E-A-U-T-I-F-U-L.
Yeah, like you said, Randall, we always say a Thomas Kincaid afternoon, but this weather's held off, and it is beautiful here in Iuka, Mississippi. And we're going to send this down field level for the national anthem and pay respects for all the warriors that have come before us.
For the playing of our national anthem by the Pride of the Tribe Marching Band.
Great job by the Pride of the Tribe as always. Riley, I want you to do me one more favor before I begin the broadcast here with the kickoff here as Biggersville comes on. I'm going to go down and be part of Dad's ceremony with about 2 minutes to go. Would you mind doing the play-by-play while I'm gone and doing that? Thank you, sir. Randall, you good with that? Maybe have Riley Floyd on with you for a little while?
It would be an honor to have
Riley Floyd. To have Riley Floyd's what Randall says.
And Blake,
Riley.
I was going to actually ask you, would you like to come down here and interview this legend? Because I am unworthy of interviewing Jerry Long.
Well, I think that's an honor, brother. You're not unworthy, like I told you over the phone, brother. And I hope you'll ask him a question or two sometime before the night's over with as well. That's at the end of the first quarter. Biggersville to kick off here as we focus on the game. Final thoughts, Randall Lindsay.
I'm going to tell him I didn't like him first bit because me and Strick done a game down here, and I nearly froze to death. I didn't like your daddy's first ball game. I nearly froze to death. I don't think it can ever get this cold down here. That first softball game I ever done for your daddy, it was Alcorn Central in Tishomingo County. Man, Strick froze to death down here. I didn't think it was that cold.
This hill can get cold and it can get warm. I can assure you of that as I've been through many a practice.
But the more years I knew your daddy, the warmer it got down here.
Here we go. Our referee has signaled for kickoff. Back to kick, Eli Ewan for Biggersville.
It's football time in Iuka, Mississippi.
Yes, it is. First home game of the year. We're underway with a line drive kickoff, and it will be taken at about the 12-yard line by Tishomingo County. He's got one block. He's got two. Got through the middle. One man to beat, wrapped up. A touchdown-saving tackle, potentially a great return by Tishomingo County's Braxton Brown, who, Randall, last week, 1 week ago, had the highlight reel play for the Braves.
You know, I said before, normally you ask me, Blake, who's going to be your player of the game. I was going to say Braxton Brown. You didn't ask. But guess what? He was the player of the game. After that 91-yard reception right before halftime, that really turned the ballgame around right there.
And look, we had such a busy pregame show, you and I didn't get to chat as much as we normally do. Remember, folks, we've got Kasuth here next week as well. First of 2 straight home games tonight, but this will be a great one here. Now, the referee pointing out to Grayson Blakeney, our quarterback, I believe, where the play clock is out. He's looking at the back judge on the far side, who will wave his hand when there's 5 seconds left on the play clock. So no play clocks tonight, but the game clock operational. And, well, we think it's operational. It hadn't stopped yet. We're at 11:03 and counting. The broadcaster won't complain. Blakeney will take the first play from scrimmage. He's right near midfield. They'll mark him just shy between the 49 and the 50. Gain of 8 yards for Blakeney, 2nd and 2 coming up for Tishomingo County. I'm also going to try to get a few more sponsors in since we didn't have as much time during the pregame show as normal. Thanks to our Tishomingo County School Board and Superintendent Christy Holly by Moore's Jewelry at 104 West Front Street in Iuka. Like them on Facebook and follow them on Instagram or go online at mooresjewelry.com. So Blakeney with the quarterback keeper makes it 2nd and 2 coming up now for the Braves. Penalty flag on the play, and I think the Braves are going to get a free first down, Randall. And that is indeed the case.
First down, Tishomingo County Braves.
And that's a Boyce Hollingsworth first down for the Braves. Again, at 10:02 Battleground Drive in Iuka. Boyce is your State Farm insurance agent in Iuka, 662-423-5931. 1st and 10 for the Braves. Ball now with the penalty moved up to the Biggersville 45-yard line. Randall, to me, this has the makings of a great game. Tishomingo County will have the they'll have the advantage on the depth, Randall, but Biggersville's going to have a lot of athletes.
Yes, sir. You know, they've had some athletes in the past. You know, boys basketball, girls basketball. You know, didn't they beat us the year we won the state championship in the girls? I think you and Matthew was over
Yes,
there.
they sure did.
They did, and I think they won the 1A.
That's right. Coach Cliff Little, I know he's here tonight, and he
The
always.
legendary Cliff Little.
Yes, they always have great teams. And so the Braves get 5 more free yards, by the way, on another offsides penalty, 1st and 5 now from the Biggersville 40-yard line. But, yes, last year, Randall, we went to Biggersville in Jamboree play. Of course, on social media, we saw this touted as the first ever meeting between Tishomingo County and Biggersville in football. And while that is true to an extent, last year we did play the Lions in a 2-quarter exhibition to begin the year. Biggersville beat us. Was it not like 8-0, 6-0, something like that?
I think you're right.
In a game that was filled with a lot of turnovers. Blakeney's first time being the varsity quarterback full-time, and they ended up throwing, I think, 4 or 5 interceptions in that game.
And Blake, I got to speak to somebody here, one of our new coaches here on the campus. Coach John Strickland, the new head girls basketball coach, introduced myself. He said, "I know who you are. You Jack Ivy. I mean, I love watching y'all games." I said, "Good. You're going to be watching a lot more." He said, "I'm looking forward to it." Talk about some players he's got. Of course, a 10th grader named Megan Moore. You know,
I think I've heard of her.
She's supposed to be pretty good. So
her sister's a pretty good volleyball player for Northeast
football
right now.
We'll talk about basketball toward basketball season. Make sure to try to interview him. Maybe he ain't camera shy or nothing.
And they'll stop the clock. That's a first down for the Braves on the run. Dayton Crabb, 2 straight runs from him. He's got 5 yards on a first down for the Braves.
And
Boyce Hollingsworth first down. Go ahead, Randall.
We got legends all around the field tonight. Of course, Chris Strickland, Riley Floyd, and the world famous Mr. Jerry's down here taking pictures. Good to see Mr. Jerry down here
it's
taking
always
pictures.
a pleasure seeing Mr. Jerry Charbowski, and I'm so glad he's here tonight for Dad's ceremony. I'll probably be a little more personal tonight than I normally am on the broadcast. You just have to forgive me, but it's a special night for our family, and I'm glad that you're along here tonight. I'm glad Chris is here, Riley's here.
I've been looking forward to this all week, of course, seeing Riley.
Absolutely. We knew Riley would be here for a while. The thing for Dad, the ceremony's kind of come together in the last couple of weeks as Dayton Crabb has another nice run on first down, makes it 2nd and 3 with a 7-yard gain. We've got 8:20 to go in the first quarter of play. First drive of the contest, Tishomingo County. They did not win the toss. Biggersville won the toss, elected to defer to the second half. So that's why you see the Braves offense on the field right now. Tonight's broadcast being brought to you by Casey Lutton, owned the largest personal injury firm in Northeast Mississippi. Don't forget you can call Casey for your legal needs at 662-554-4000, and by Cornerstone Insurance, your local trusted choice independent insurance agency with a complete line of personal and commercial insurance products. Offices in Iuka, Boonville, and in Baldwin as well. Speaking of Boonville and Baldwin, they've got the Skunk Bowl tonight. Oh, what a read there by Grayson Blakeney. He made the right decision, and instead of Crabb getting tackled for a loss, Grayson Blakeney takes the ball into the red zone, and the Boyce Hollingsworth first down. Randall, that was a next-level type read there from Grayson Blakeney.
It was. And first down, Tishomingo County Braves, and I hated that the Skunk Bowl. Hey, I want the TC fans to do me a favor. I want to see Mr. Matt LeBaum here at one of these ball games this year. You know, y'all got to go on there and vote, so let's vote and have him here at TC.
Might be next week when the Aggies roll in. That'll be a really good ball game. Win, lose, or draw tonight for the Braves. Kossuth will bring a great ball team. Coach Kelly always does. And Case Ingram, by the way, shout out to him. We appreciate Coach Ingram. He got us a roster today for the Lions, and we appreciate him. He's been good to us the last 2 years when we've played, and I know he will be again 1 year from now. Good Lord's willing. As Blakeney kicks another one inside the 10-yard line to the 9, second and 7. Braves can get a first down at the 3-yard line, Randall? Is
yes,
that correct?
Sir, at the 3, they'll have a first and goal, Braves. You know, that'd be year number 16. That'd be year number 16 for me.
Absolutely. One more thing I wanted to mention, and there's a longtime Tishomingo County fan who is struggling with her health right now.
Carla.
If y'all would do me a favor and say a prayer for Miss Carla, we'd certainly appreciate it. Sam and was alerted me to that before the game, and we just want to say a prayer for Miss Carla and keep her in your prayers, please. There's a Dayton Crab with a run up the middle. He'll be stopped about the 6, maybe the 7, depending upon the spot, and it will be third down. First possession play of the ball game for the Braves coming up, third down and about 2 or 3 yards to go.
And Blake, let's remember the young lady from Belmont who was killed in the ATV accident over the last weekend. I think they had her funeral today. Let's remember the Coley family in your prayers. I think they moved Belmont's game back to 7:30 tonight due to that. They're over at Walnut. Of course, Itawamba's hosting Corinth. Red Bay's traveling to West Alabama. And, of course, the Braves are here at home. And, Itawamba's playing 2 of our division opponents next 2 weeks. They got New Albany coming in next week. And, of course, they got the
Misdirection, Randall. Let me stop you there. I believe we're going to have a touchdown, Tishomingo County Braves. Grayson Blakeney sneaks it in on third down from 6 yards out, and the Braves score first tonight, 6-0. Tishomingo County, Grayson Blakeney. The clock continues to run, and we're going to have to add, well, they finally stop it with 5:34 to play. I don't know if the referee will add some time, but either way, a lengthy touchdown drive for the Braves to begin the game of over 6 minutes as they bleed off some clock. And I'll tell you what, after the extra point, I'm going to go ahead and let Riley Floyd take over the broadcast, and I'm going to head down a little early if he does not mind that at all.
And how about a 58-yard drive for the Tishomingo Braves, set up by a 6-yard run by number 5, Mr. Grayson Blakely.
Well, we tried the trickeration here in the 2-point try. Looks like we will here. Yes, indeed. Tampa's going to call for the snap. It's a high snap. Braves are going to, they're going to kick the ball. That'll be an illegal. Well, I think it's going to be an illegal kick on the Braves, I think, but I might be wrong. Could be. Ended up, the guy who tried to, it was Cooper Tapp that tried to kick it, and he's down on the ground injured, and that is not a good development for the Braves, certainly. That play was busted from the get-go as the snap went over Braxton Brown's hand. Now, I think the penalty is an illegal kick, but I might be wrong. It might be roughing the kicker. I don't know, but in that formation, he was not in a special teams form. Well, they were in a trick formation out of special teams. So we'll see what the white hat calls. Good to see Tapp back up on his feet, though.
Hey, after Cooper put that guy from Alcorn Central out last week, Coop can handle anything.
Yeah, but it was an illegal kick on Tishomingo County. The plays declined. 6-0 the score for the Braves after the Grayson Blakeney TD run. 5:34 to go on our first quarter of play. As I hand the microphone over to my good buddy Riley Floyd, let him take you through the next couple of minutes of play-by-play, and I join my family. I'll rejoin you here in the second quarter at some point. Riley Floyd, you've got the wheel, my friend.
Always good to fill in for the legend Blake Long. I know I'm not near as good, but like Blake just said, what a great touchdown by the quarterback for the Braves, as he did all game last week.
Hey, hang on. Riley, I love doing the chop, but I just can't do it this week. Y'all understand? I just can't. I like the chop on Friday night.
Little salt in the wound there for the Bama boys. Anyways, real quick, we want to get one little Sid's Whitehurst. They handle TYM tractors from 22 horsepower to 130 horsepower, cab models in all sizes, farm equipment. We have bush hog and wood. We are proud to say we have been serving our community and surrounding areas for over 20 years. That's Sid's. Get it did at Sid's. Now, last week we saw old Cooper Tapp pull a Pat McAfee tackle last week. Let's see if he can do that again on this kickoff for the first kickoff for the Braves of the Biggersville matchup. I'm sure they'll do their little trickeration right here. Yep, and then they'll line back up. Back for the Biggersville Lions, you've got number 2, Xylus Blackman. And the little squib kick. Oh, it's touched by the Biggersville Lions, and then they'll be down there by Brooks Sego. And that's where the Biggersville Lions will take over about the 37-yard line for their first possession of this ball game. And we'll see what the Braves defense can do and see if we can get a 3-and-out here early after that touchdown. This game is brought to you by Gatlin's Pharmacy, home of Tishomingo County's best cost savings program. We are Tishomingo County's 340B pharmacy, offering patients hundreds in saving each month. We do free delivery to anywhere in Northeast Mississippi, Northwest Alabama, Southwest Tennessee. We have personalized prescription packs. All your meds are conveniently packaged a full month at a time and sorted for date and time. We offer better service, friendly, reliable, fast, hometown folks you know and trust. Come see the pharmacist you know and trust, Stanley Page, to see if he can save you money at Gatlin's Pharmacy, your Health Mart Pharmacy, downtown Tishomingo. That phone number is 662-438-6605. And here comes the Lions. Again, the referee's explaining to the quarterback, number 2, Zylis Blackman, about the play clock not working here at Braves Stadium. And again, it'll be hit by the back judge about the 40-yard line on the opposite side of the field. Last week, the Braves only gave up about, let's see here, I have it. The Braves only gave up a total yards of 55 yards. And that's going to be Blackman on the keeper, stopped at about the Biggersville 47 there. What you got right there on the tackles there, Randall?
Christian Ray was over there, ran him out of bounds, and number 50, let's see, his jersey's crumpled up.
Yeah.
Is that Kyle Long? It may be Kyle Long there on the stop.
Yeah. I don't know about these jerseys, Randall. It gives me too much of a Ole Miss vibe with those powder blue with the white stripes. I don't know about these jerseys they've got out here at Tishomingo now. But that's going to bring up second down and about 1 or 2, and that's going to be, yep, they're going to get I think that's number 28 over there on the far side, jumping off sides on the Braves. It's going to give the Biggersville Lions automatic first down. This game is actually brought to you by Hometown Pizza in Burnsville, located at 343 Highway 72 East in Burnsville Shopping Plaza. Home-owned, home-operated, your hometown pizza. We have pizza, pasta, cheese sticks, wings, hoagies, and a salad bar now, offering crustless pizza for those dieters who don't want so much bread. We have a 20-inch party pizza, closed on Monday and Tuesday, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. on Wednesday and Thursday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. on Fridays, 3 to 9 on Saturdays, 11 to 8 on Sundays. Dine-in and drive-through pickup window available. That number is 662-360-4019, Regina and James Smith. And that's going to be a pickup of about 8 there for the Biggersville Lions.
You know what kind of offense they run, Mr. Floyd? Run-oriented?
Yeah. Little spread option there for the Lions. It's going to be another Blackman keeper tossed out to number 23. He's going to get another 3 or 4 yards, and it's going to be stopped by a plethora of Braves on that tackle. Going to be right at the first down marker.
Plethora. Hey, good. Hey, first of all, Riley, I know when you're on the air with us, right quick, congratulations on the big news last Saturday. I know she will be a great kid for you.
Yeah, we got a baby Floyd coming in 2026, little girl, but I can tell you one thing, no matter what school she ends up at the heart of her soul, she's going to be a Tishomingo County Brave, because we're always family forever. They got a little jumping on the defensive line there by the Braves. Now, last week they did really well. They were really conscious on the defensive side of the ball. We only had 2 penalties the whole game, which is really impressive for the Tishomingo County Braves. But I think that's already the third flag on the Braves this game. Or second. Good catch there. We've got to be a little bit more disciplined early this game. Biggersville Lions are known to win some state championships over there in football, so we got to be a little bit more disciplined this week. They're going to run a stack trips to the right, and Blackman's going to keep it again. And he's at the 20, the 10, and they're going to rule him down at about, oh, no, they're going to call it a touchdown. That's a touchdown for the Biggersville Lions for about 30 yards there on the play by Zylis Blackman.
Ran down the left side untouched.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. That's gonna tie up your ball game pending the PAT here. And I don't know. I've never seen Biggersville really play. I don't know what kind of kicker they've got, or if they'll just fake it. It looks like they've got a little kicker, and he might be really good. So number 14, that's going to be Chase Bearden. There's the snap, the hold, and the kick is low and blocked. So it's no good. After all of that, we are still tied up 6-6 here in the first quarter with 4:18 to play. That drive was brought to you by Just a Kind Word Florist, located at 1105 Battleground Drive in Iuka. Hours are Monday 9 to 3, Tuesday through Friday 9 to 5, and Saturday 9 to 1. Flowers and gifts for all occasions, including weddings, funerals, all your floral and gift needs. Owner is April Shea. Homecoming parade flowers available by calling 662-424-2694 or stop by and place your order. Just a Kind Word Florist help you show your school spirit. And also by Want top-notch internet no matter where you live in Tishomingo County. Tishomingo Connect is here for you. Call at 662-423-3646 for details. Good luck to our local teams from Tishomingo Connect. As we get set here, let's see. That's going to be number 2, Braxton Brown, and number 11, Kylan Rutland, back there to receive this kickoff from, is that number 3, the kicker?
Yes.
That's Zay Mays on the kick. No, that's number 14 again. That's Chase Bearden. On the kick, I think they got off sides there. Yep, this near side official is going to call it, so that's going to be blown dead. We're going to re-kick this 5 yards back. I hope this is not how the game's going to go, Randall, with all these yellow hankies. I'm not a big fan of the color yellow.
I have. Blake heard this guy that is the official likes to throw the yellow hankies a lot.
That's unfortunate. So we're going to redo this one again from about 5 yards back. So they'll be kicking off from the 35 instead of the 40 now. Would love to get this one returned all the way back and get some momentum back on the Tishomingo County side and get this defense rolling.
But Riley, I ain't never understood, since I've been doing this, I don't know why these kickers don't kick it deep. They try to kick it and try to squib kick it and try to, but when you do that, you're giving your opponent a shorter field. I don't know why, but.
These young cats, they just don't always have the leg, unfortunately.
Yeah, that has a lot to do with it. Good to have the legendary Scott Marlin on the sideline with us again tonight.
Oh, yeah. Man, I remember back in I think it was 2013, me and Scott were playing together. Oh, and we dropped it on the touch. And the ball's still loose, and I think the Biggersville Lions are going to recover this on their own 42 yard.
Are you kidding me? Yep,
oh, my goodness. No, that's the 38.
Brian.
Oh, my goodness. Got to handle those squib kicks, man. Got to handle them.
And that's another reason why you do that, because your opponent may not handle the ball correct. And that's what.
So that's going to give the Biggersville Lions the best field position of the game so far for themselves. Hopefully the defense got a short little breather, but it's strong enough that they can hold these guys back and maybe they can get a turnover right here. They're going to go trips right. Blackman still back in the quarterback. Snap. He's going to pass it. Looking for number 1. It's going to go long, and it's going to be overthrown. He outshot him about 4 feet there. Fortunate for the Braves because he was going to have a touchdown. So that's going to bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Biggersville Lions.
If you're watching out there on the Tishomingo County football touchdown club, appreciate it. Share it. Way you're going to be able to watch games if you ain't got the Roku or Fire Stick, but good Lord willing, that's where you'll be able to watch games from week to week with yours truly, Blake Long. And, of course, the guy who keeps me looking so good down here on this sideline, Sam Barnett.
Great job Sam's doing tonight. That's going to be a hand up off the middle, number 23. He's still going.
What are we doing?
Man, the defense is just looking at him. They're not even trying to tackle him. They got to make an attempt there. That's number 23. That's going to be – hold on here. That's going to be Jace Taylor, team captain. They're going to go to hurry up.
Timeout on the field, timeout Tishomingo County.
Yeah, we had a man trying to get off late. Good timeout there by Coach. We're going to get a little breather. Maybe we can stop that little tempo that they've got going. Maybe we can get a stop. This drive is going to be brought to you by Mac Wildman, your Tishomingo County corner. Good luck to all the Tishomingo County teams. And by Brooks Grocery, family owned and operated and proudly serving the community since 2009. You can't beat their friendly service and their 128 made here recipes. Brooks makes it easy. Download Brooks app, available on the App Store or Google Play. Shop online and we will bring your groceries to you and to your car for you. And by Dossick Big Four, located at 628 South Gloucester for 44 years, 1 block from the hospital in Tupelo, we specialize in customer satisfaction. We have won national honors in our sales and service departments. Dossick Big Four has stock and inventory in trucks, SUVs, sedans. They get 35 MPG. We stock hybrid units, combined gas and electric. Our sales force will not press anyone on our lots. A happy shopper is always our goal. Dossick does not bump the window sticker. Others around us do. Be careful, be wise, be happy, be satisfied. You always get more at Dossick Big Ford. And that's going to be a touchdown to, is that number 1 again?
That's number 1.
Xylus Blackman on the catch from Zay Mays.
Well, they scored off our mistake on the kickoff, Riley, and that's what happens. Sam, after he hits this extra point, I'm going to be interviewing one of our senior cheerleaders. Her name is Emma Glover, and I'll tell you something. I remember when this little girl would used to come in and watch her big brother Ben play, and now she is a senior, and it is just tearing me up apart between her and your sister being seniors. I am getting torn apart this year.
Tell me about it. That's going to be a keeper by the quarterback on this 2-point conversion, and he's going to walk it in untouched.
But, Sam, you got it on me. We're going to try a quick word. Emma, I cannot believe you are – you got to look at the camera now. Emma, I cannot believe you are a senior this year. What's one of your fondest memories being here on Tish County since you've been a cheerleader?
One of my favorite memories is winning regionals my sophomore year, and also last year beating Kossuth in the pouring rain.
You know, we had a couple games last year. We got waited. I told Coach Quinn, I said, I run about some pairs of socks. I can carry me an extra pair of socks. Now, like I told a while ago, I said, I remember when you used to be this little, you used to come watch Big Brother Ben. Now you're a senior. I just want to wish you the best. What's your plans after you leave Tishomingo County?
I plan to go to the University of North Alabama to pursue a degree in nursing.
Okay, I want to know, how is Mom and Dad handling the senior year? I know some parents can handle it better than others, and what about
okay so far, but I fear they're getting a little
that last football game get here, you know, that's going to be tough.
I know.
But Emma, I'm proud of you. Wish you the best, nothing but the best, and always keep smiling. You got the best smile, I believe it is.
Thank you so much.
And that was one of our senior cheerleaders. We'll try to get some more of our senior cheerleaders. Wow, Biggersville was at the lead.
Let's see if the Braves can handle this kickoff right here. I'm sorry for the viewers at home. I don't know how to work the scoreboard here, so the score is actually 14-6
maybe
in favor of your Biggersville Lions. He's going to get tripped up right there at about the 24-yard line.
Maybe Sam could come over there and show you how to do that, Riley. But
I don't think Sam knows how to do this either.
Okay.
It's not set up from when I was here. Used to, I could just – I got 6. Let's see here. Nope, I ain't going to be able to figure it out. I tried.
Just be sure you announce it till Blake gets up there. And
so the score is 14-6 in favor of your Biggersville Lions, as the Braves will look to take over here at about the 23-yard line.
I was going to ask Blake to come down here and do that, and I was going to come up there and let him interview it.
Good run there by – let me get my sheet out here. That was a good run, or a pass run by Braxton Brown, that little pop pass that they do.
I tell you what, Braxton had him a game last week. You know, it was
yes, sir.
It was 13-0. You know, if we had scored right there before halftime, you know, Alcorn Central was going to get the ball to start the third quarter, Riley. You know, Alcorn played a good first half with them. Of course, we should have been up 7-6. You know, we should have had a touchdown there earlier.
Yeah, that fumble on the 1-yard line by Crab.
On the 1-yard line, but it was 13-0, and about that time, old Gracie, I had already got on the other sideline to get ready for the band performance, and I tell you what, Gracie threw it 91 yards. We had it.
That 91-yard touchdown was amazing.
And that turned the game around. It was 20-0 at halftime and final.
I think that was only the third pass of the game, too, and went for 91. It was great. It took them a while to get that going, and that's going to give you a first down for the Tishomingo County Braves there by the run. I think that was by Dayton Crab for about 3 yards on that carry.
So we got 3 minutes, 23 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Of course, at the end of this quarter, we will be under
the legend.
The legend. If you're from Tishomingo County, don't know Jerry Long, I don't know what Tishomingo County.
I don't think you're from Tishomingo County if you don't know who Jerry Long is.
But he has won several baseball, softball games here, and they named the field after him. Of course, I hope y'all got to see the complex over here. Of course, I am blessed to work with his son for the past several years now. After Strick gave it up, Blake came in, and me and Blake's been through it. So
it's going to be a reverse handoff. It's going to be a tackle for a loss of about 3 there.
What are we doing? Man,
that run was by Hunter Stewart.
I tell you what, Biggersville came to play tonight.
Like I said, state champions, man. They know how to play football down there on 45.
The loss of 3 on the play. Second 13 break.
But let me just take a moment and tell y'all my stories of Coach Long. So I had Coach Long back when he was still a teacher teaching U.S. history. Now, I can't tell you much about what I learned in that class other than the fact that man loves some presidential conspiracy theories. I think we spent about 5 months on JFK alone. That's going to be a fake handoff. Toss downfield to, is that number, who's that on the ground? Number 19. That's going to be Cole Fair. Tied in, incomplete. Good coverage there by the Lions. It's going to bring up 3rd and long there. It's going to be 3rd and about 13. Still 14-6. Biggersville up on top after a muffed kick return. Come your Braves. Snapping the ball. He's looking downfield to pass. Waiting. Long throw downfield. Is that intercepted? Looking for a call. They're going to say he caught that. They're going to say he caught that. That's going to be an interception. Biggersville ball on the Brave 35-yard line. Just continuing to shoot ourselves in the foot here in the first quarter with 2:11 on the clock.
Well, if we did get the yardage, could that have been like a punt?
I guess. It's unfortunate, though, anytime you give up the ball, especially when you're already down a touchdown.
I'm playing devil's advocate here, but,
Don't stop at the 35-yard line.
So the Biggersville Lions are going to take over here on the Brave 35-yard line after an interception from number 5, Grayson Blakeney, after last week having an almost near perfect game against the Golden Bears. We may get a false start over here on this sideline, but they ain't going to call it on the wide receiver number 3. They're going to get a little wheel route by number 7. That's Demery Gunn. I apologize if I'm saying that wrong. Demery Gunn on that reception for about 10 yards. So that's going to give the Biggersville Lions a first down. Braves got to step up here on defense. I know they're tired because offense wasn't out there long, but they need to step up here and try to get a turnover here. This game is going to be brought to you by Iuka Animal Clinic, Dr. James Perkins, located at Highway 25 South, Healthcare, Grooming, and Boarding. And by Iuka Discount Drugs, 1411 West Quitman Street in Iuka. That phone number is 423-9039 to speak to Lee Griffin and Kurt Butler. Biggers will snap the ball. They're going to hand off to number 1 around the right-hand side. He's going to be – he's still going. Tish County just can't get this man down. That's number 1, Zylas Blackman, for about a 60-yard touchdown from the Brave 45-yard line, almost untouched.
Flag on the play, Mr. Floyd.
We got some yellow hanky. We got some laundry out there.
Got some laundry out here. It's going to be a holding on the lines.
So this one's going to come on back. Braves catch a break there on first down and on a 60. No, it's going to be a 55-yard touchdown, untouched. So your score is going to remain 14-6 with 1:06 left on the clock. I apologize for the scoreboard. And Mr. Blake is down field level with his legendary father, and I'm just filling in for him up here in the booth. This game is brought to you by Mac Wright Insurance and Carly Cartman, attorney at law. And we've got the state four-time state champion Cliff Little on the sideline over here from the Biggersville Lion basketball crew. Nice to see Coach Little. Biggersville going to snap it. It's going to be a quarterback keeper. It's going to be a gain of about 6-7 yards, depending on where they spot him. We got a helmet off on the line, so that's going to be a stoppage of clock with 33 seconds left.
I don't know how they're going to do the presentation for Coach Long, so I don't know if they're going to bring him over here. I know he's over there, so try to figure out here at this may be the last play, Riley, at the end of the first quarter.
Oh, they're going to let the clock run. Okay. Yeah, the Biggersville Lions may choose to take this into the second quarter with second down and about 4 from their own 49-yard line. They're going to at least line up with 6 seconds, 4, 3, 2. They're going to barely get it off. Braves are still playing defense at least, getting him on the scramble, and that's going to be a pass for about 15 yards, and he's going to take it another 10. And that's going to give the Biggersville Lions first and 10 from the 30-yard line starting in the second period. Now I'm going to send this one downfield level to Randall for the presentation of the Coach Jerry Long complex across the way here on the football field. So I'm going to send this down to Randall.
Well, tell us about a couple sponsors before they do that, Riley.
All right, let's get a few sponsors in here. So this game is brought to you by Mississippi Land Bank. Call Dustin Lambert at 286-0020, located at 2101 Highway 72 Corinth. Operating equipment loans, real estate loans, and agribusiness loans. For more than 100 years, Mississippi Land Bank has offered financing solutions and refinancing to rural communities in 32 northern Mississippi counties. And Hometown Pizza in Iuka, located at 509 Battleground Drive in Iuka. Regina and James Smith, owners, open daily 11 to 9. 7 days a week, pizza, pasta, salad, bars, wings, baked potatoes, and ice cream. Now offering crustless pizza for diners who don't like so much bread. We also have the 20-inch party pizza, your choice, dine-in, pick-up window, or takeout. Call in orders. Call at 662-593-3036. Home-owned, home-operated, your hometown pizza. Give Brittany and the crew a call. They will get it ready for you at 662-593-3036. And we're going to send this down to midfield for the legend, Jerry Long and his family.
Coach Jerry Long. Coach Long has dedicated his life to coaching student athletes in the Tishomingo County School District. His career is marked by remarkable accomplishments. Over 1,400 combined wins in baseball and softball, 29 Coach of the Year honors, and more than 60 players who have gone on to receive college scholarships. His 1989 Iuka team brought home the baseball state championship. He also led 3 state runner-up teams, 2 with Iuka and 1 with PCHS softball. Coach Long stands as a 4th winningest softball coach and the 10th winningest baseball coach in Mississippi history. In fact, he has the 6th most combined wins of any coach in any sport in our state's history, and he has coached in the 7th most games ever. His influence has gone far beyond the win column. Coach Long is a member of the 4 different sports Hall of Fames: Crossroads Diamond Club, the Northeast Mississippi Coaches Association for Better Baseball, the Northeast Mississippi Community College Hall of Fame, and now the Mississippi Association of Coaches Hall of Fame. Today we recognize and celebrate not just the victories and the championships, but the lasting impact Coach Long has made on his players, this community, and the legacy of Tishomingo County athletics. Alongside Coach Long tonight are a multitude of family members, including his wife Angela and son Blake, wife Leslie, as well as his grandchildren, Johnson, Blakely, James, Jack, and Joe. Being presented to Coach Long tonight are a Bible, courtesy of his sister, Charlotte Gauntz, presented by his son Blake, as well as a copy of the dedication plaque, presented by one of his grandchildren. Ladies and gentlemen, please join Tishomingo County High School in honor of Coach Jerry Long.
I wish Sam would have got a shot of the crowd standing up for that legend. We'll try to get a quick word with Coach Long when he comes off the field.
Let him have a moment there with his family. What a What a great human being there from the Tishomingo County family. Got a great shot of there, his family. Why don't you zoom in there just a little bit, Mr. Barnett? What a great shot of a great family, very godly family there. The Longs. So that score, getting back to the game, they're about to start back up with the Biggersville Lions taking over on the 30-yard, their own 30-yard line is 6-14. I know the scoreboard isn't up there anymore. I don't know what happened to it.
I'm going to try to get a word with him over across the field, Stan. But go ahead, do the game, and I'm going to try to get a word, Coach.
All right. Real quick, this game is brought to you by Piggly Wiggly of Iuka, the Seegers Clinic, Dr. Scott Seegers, Prey Pottery and Heavily Yogurt, and Northeast Mississippi Community College getting their great win over the Southwest Bears last night, and by Nunley Trucking. And here, getting back to your second quarter action, is the Biggersville Lions. They'll snap it, doing a little wheel route. It's going to be completed number 23. He's going to be upended right at the line of scrimmage for no gain there on the play. So that's going to bring up second down and long and 10 for the Biggersville Lions.
Riley, you still got me over here?
I do. Go ahead.
No, hang on. He's talking to somebody else. Hey, wait a minute, man. Congratulations. Well deserved is all I can say. I want to tell you a secret after this play right here.
Biggersville Lions are going to take that in for another touchdown.
One of the first softball games I ever done for Jack Ivy. Me and Chris Strickland came down here and froze to death y'all playing against Alcorn Central. I didn't like you that much that day, but I tell you what, I've grown to love you. 15 years ago, Coach Jerry Long.
Well, you know, I was told one time that I was your number 2 favorite behind Richard Russo. So, you know, I don't know if that's changed or not.
Hey, any man that can get his name on a wall over here and be in the Hall of Fame, you got to be the number one in everybody's book.
Well, let me tell you, the Lord's been good to me all my life. I mean, I have been on ball field since I was 6 years old. I'm 68, and we built these 2 fields over here back in '93 and '94. There's been a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, and a lot of people, Scotty James, Tim Bell, Wayburn Bolin, Dennis England, Malcolm Brown helped. A lot of help, but a lot of sweat, blood, and tears, and laughter, and crying, and everything on these 2 fields.
You know, and first of all, I want to thank you for raising such a great youngin' in Blake. Me and him's grown real close the years we've raised, and you and Miss Angela's done a great job raising that boy right there. And he's more like a brother to me than a partner on Friday nights.
It wasn't me, it's his mama.
Okay.
I'm glad you didn't take after me.
Coach, congratulations. I'll let you get over here. Well deserved. Appreciate you. Love you. Hope many, many years of success and be softball season here again before you know it.
When it starts getting 32, you know it's time.
Yeah, it's time. Coach, congratulations. Appreciate you. Love you.
Let me say something there. Jack Ivy was supposed to come, and he said he's in Red Bay.
No, he's actually in West Alabama in Livingston. They left at 12 o'clock going down to that ball.
Once I found out you was coming, I didn't care after that.
Hey, I appreciate it.
Good to see you.
Brown and Rutland back deep for the Braves.
So that score after that missed PA or the completed PAT is 20-6. Biggersville Lions on top of the on top of the Tishomingo County Braves. The Another squib kick here. See if the Braves can handle that one in. They do. And he about got spun and tackled there. He's going to catch it. There comes the Yellow Hankies, but he's going to get some room here. But he's going to be taken down at about the 36-yard line, but this one may be coming back for a hold. We got a Yellow Hanky all the way back here.
That's holding on the Braves.
So the Braves going to take over at about the 27-yard line. Their own 27-yard line here.
Ball will be spotted at the 28-yard line.
That will last a while. Thank you.
Give Blake a minute over here with his family. So good to see Miss Christy Holly over here, Mr. Palmer. Board member Mikey Shea. We're going to try to, well, hang on, my mic's out. You still got me, Riley?
Yeah, we still got you. That's going to be a keeper on the left-hand side for about 10 yards. It's
We got one of the best superintendents in the state of Mississippi here with me. Let's see, where's she? Oh, here she is. Miss Holly, what can you say about this man right here, Jerry Long, as what his contributes to Tishomingo County?
I really don't think you can put it into words, the amount of time that he's put into our children and into our community. He's done an outstanding job. He told me when I walked up tonight, he said, "Where's your husband?" He was in the first class that I taught. So he's been around for a while, and he's always done a great job. This is truly a deserving honor for him and his family and all of the time, because a lot of people don't realize, you know, the coach's family puts in a lot of sacrifice and time as well. So I'm happy for him, and also for Blake, and also for Miss Angela.
Well, I'll tell you, the first time I met Coach Jerry Long, I didn't like the man. I nearly froze to death down here doing a softball game. I didn't realize it gets this cold down here in February and March, but I nearly froze to death. But I told him I've grown to love you over the years, Coach Long. But again, legendary. Thank you for coming, and thanks for doing the great work you and the school board member does each day for these kids here in Tishomingo County.
Well, we sure appreciate you, Randall and Jack, and everybody, Blake, that's on the broadcast, and what you do to showcase our kids. And again, we're so happy for Coach Long, and we appreciate all that he's done for us.
I mean, I told Blake I don't know what I'd be doing on Friday night if I hadn't been. You know, this makes my 15 years doing this. I mean, it's a blessing to just get up and do this. I mean, really, I told somebody I don't even consider it a job if you love what you're doing.
That's 100% correct. You got to love what you do. I've always heard, you know, if you love what you do, you never work a day in your life. So I think really Coach Long exemplifies that, because he truly loves what he does. And like I said, he's poured so much into our kids, and both boys and girls throughout his career. So again, we're just so happy for him and appreciate all the work that he's done for us.
Well, Miss Holly, thank you for everything you do for us. And I met the new girls basketball coach early. He's real excited. There's another reason why I like him too. He noticed my watch with that big A on it, again, thank you for what you do for the kids, and try to keep Mikey Shea straight over here.
We're going to try really hard. Appreciate you, Randall.
After a good pickup by the Braves on a pass play, they're going to get a first down from about the 48-yard line. This is going to be a keeper by the quarterback. He's going to get about 7-8 yards on the carry. Bringing it into Braves territory. Again, your score is 20-6 with 9:50 left in the second quarter in the first half.
That was one of the best interviews I believe I've ever done for
a gain of 7 yards. Bringing up a
losing you there, Randall. I think we lost Randall right
No, I'm still here. I was talking to Coach Kane over here, but it's good. I got to meet Blake's mom actually for the first time. I see where Blake gets his looks from, because first time I ever met Miss Angela, he said, "I've heard a lot about you, Randall," but I said, "It's glad to meet you. Good to have an interview with Miss Christy Holly, the superintendent here of Tishomingo County.
That's going to be a no game for Dayton Crab on the carry.
So while I was interviewing him, Braves got a long run, but unfortunately, Riley, they got it brought back due to a penalty, and now we got it down here. Maybe we can get a score here, but unfortunately, Biggersville gets the ball back to start the second quarter or second half, and so it's well-deserved honor from Coach Jerry Long. I said, I love him to death now, but I didn't froze to death down here that first ball game in Strickman done down here against Alcorn Central, but Coach Long, well-deserved, and wish him nothing but the best.
Randall, I hope they throw it to you in the end zone all the way down there. I see you down there in the end zone. It would be great for the Braves to get a score right here before halftime. Like you said, the Biggersville Lions are going to get it to start the second half. And Blakely is going to just send that one sailing over the receiver's head. That's number 19, Cole Fair. That's going to bring up 4th and about 5 yards. Maybe we can get one of those yellow hankies right here and get a free first down for the Braves like we did in the first quarter. But your score here in Brave Stadium is 6-20 Biggersville Lions on top with 8:58 left in this first half. This game is brought to you by Belmont Medical Clinic and Plaza Lanes in Corinth, Mississippi, and also from the Circuit Court Clerk, Rebecca Oates. And it looks like the Braves are going to go for it here on 4th down, or maybe they were just trying to get somebody to jump off sides, but that'll be a timeout by the Braves. This timeout is brought to you by Missy Durham. Thinking of buying or selling? Missy Durham with Property Pros is ready to help get things moving. Honest, hard-working, readily accessible, and ready to help make your dreams become a reality. Give your homegirl a call today at 662-279-7055. And just like our hometown teams, Guarantee Bank knows what it means to work hard, play fair, and support our community, whether it's helping you save for the big win or making sure your finances are game day ready. We've got you, Guarantee Bank, member FDIC, equal house lender, and by Triple D's Hardware and Supply at 1510 Battleground Drive in Iuka, 662-423-1222. Lumber, hardware, building supplies, now offering patio furniture, mulch, and new items coming. Also have rental equipment available, mini excavators, skid steers, trenchers, and hand tools. Locally owned and operated. Owners are Barney, Dustin, and Brandon, and the Dick family. And for reliable coverage close to home, visit Harold Lomenick State Farm right across from the post office in Iuka. Call 423-1231. Celebrating 45 years of service, Harold Lomenick State Farm has been protecting what matters most since 1980. And here comes the Braves on the 4th down. They were 0 for 1 last week. Let's see if they can get this one converted. This little shuttle pass to number 2. And he's going to be just past it. He's going to get 1 yard past it. So that's going to give you a Braves first down, taking over at their own 40-yard line.
I'll tell you what, that was a gutsy call, Mr. Floyd.
Yes, sir.
As somebody used to say, that's one of them Mississippi gamblers.
That's a Lane Kiffin special, if you will. Unfortunately, I don't like saying that name too much.
First down Braves.
That's a first down Braves.
First down. Boyce Hollingsworth first down, by the way.
Thank you, Boyce Hollingsworth, for your many years of supporting WRMG, TV 12, TV 97, and Jack Ivy Broadcasting, and all the Tishomingo County sports for years and years. I've heard that Boyce Hollingsworth first downs and touchdowns and three-pointers. We thank you, all of our support, all of our sponsors, for all their many years of support to the broadcasting family here at WRMG. That's going to be a keeper by the quarterback. He's going to get about 3 yards on the carry. A little extracurriculars there a little after the whistle. That's okay. We like a little hard hitting here in Mississippi football. I want to thank all of our viewers for hanging with me. I know I'm no Blake Long, and I'm filling in as much as I can. I'm not near as good as Blake in all his years of expertise, but I want to give you an update. The score is still 20-6 with 7:44 left on the clock, with the Braves getting the ball at the 38-yard line right here with second down and about 8. Hoping to score right here before halftime with Biggersville Lions getting the ball to start the second half. It's going to be the snap. It's going to be a fake pass, and he's going to keep it. And he's still trudging them legs like a running back. He's going to gain maybe about 1 or 2 yards on the carry. It's going to bring him up about 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6. Waiting for the call to come in. Got the ball on the 36-yard line of Tisch County. This drive is brought to you by the Rooster Gallery and Studio, located at 119 Front Street, downtown Iuka, and by Shayna Holland at Burnsville Guarantee Bank. Again, this is 3rd and about 6 for the Braves. One man in motion. It's going to be a quarterback keeper. He's going to have the first down. It's going to be a Boyce Hollingsworth first down for the Braves. Carrying it all the way down to the Tishomingo County 30-yard line. And we're going to have an injured player.
No, he got up pretty quick. I think
All right, it's a heat timeout. Did we even have a heat timeout in the first quarter? I don't even remember that.
I don't remember.
We almost don't need no heat timeouts, Randall. It's almost gorgeous weather out here in Iuka, Mississippi.
It's a little humid what it was last week. It was nice last week down at Alcorn Central down in
Glenn, Mississippi.
Glenn, thank you.
I hope it gets really humid for this weekend because I don't think them Arizona State Sun Devils going to be able to handle that humidity and all them cowbells that are going to be ringing this weekend.
I just hope Coach Dillingham can find a hotel close to Starkville. They ain't got a casino in it.
I'm telling you, man, we just have so many casinos in Mississippi that are outside Tunica.
I think y'all going to pull the upset tomorrow, the Arizona State Sun Devils. You know, they Scatterbo gone. Y'all play them a great game out there in Tempe.
They've got a really good offensive line and quarterback that's coming back this year. The Sun Devils are – there's a reason they're ranked number 12 in the country right now. They've got a really good offense, and they can get clicking real early if you let them.
I'll give you my personal opinion about the rankings. I don't think they should rank teams till in October.
I kind of agree with that. After about 7 games, then you should start knowing who's who. Kind of like they do with the I guess kind of like what they do with the college football playoffs when they first announced that.
Correct. Because if a team's 2-10 next week, you don't know new coaches all over and new players. You don't know how they're going to be anyway. So
I think part of that is your little Bama holding out hope y'all can get another win after that upset. That's going to be a pick by Blakeney there. That's the 2nd interception he's thrown to this game after last week only throwing 1 interception to the Bears. So that's going to be intercepted and a turnover by the Braves. That's the about 3rd or 4th turnover of the game in the first half, and we still got 6 minutes left in this game with Biggersville on top 20-6. So the Biggersville Lions are going to take over on their own 5-yard line, which, again, I guess it's kind of like a punt, but anytime you turn over the ball and don't give yourself an opportunity to score, it hurts you. But hopefully maybe we can get a bad snap here and get a safety and get some points in the ball back here. And get some momentum for the Braves.
We're going to have to play defense here because Biggersville will get the ball to start the second half.
Yeah, if they score here, that's going to be a dagger right before halftime. And that's going to be a block. They didn't even try to intercept that. And there was 2 Braves in the area that could, after the block, that could have caught that for a pick 6 almost, if you will. But a good block pass there by the left side on the defense. Bringing that down to 2nd and 10. Braves really need to get a stop here right before halftime, not allow the Biggersville Lions to score, making this a 3-score ball game.
Hey, let's go, D.
They're going to Braves are going to bring the blitz. They hand the ball off. He gets through the line of scrimmage for about 3 more yards, so that's going to bring 3rd and long here. A good possession play to hopefully get them out of 3 and out. Maybe we can get them to punt the ball with good field position for the Braves with just under 6 minutes left in this first half.
This brings up a 3rd down, Lions.
Lions are going to go trips right. 1 receiver left. I'm going to say this is going to be a quarterback keeper. Sends the running back out wide. And the quarterback's going to scramble, get tripped up, and he's going to be, I think he's going to be stopped right. 2 yards short.
2 yards short.
So see what the Biggersville Lions choose to do here. If they'll choose to try to go for it on 4th and short, or they'll punt the ball away deep in their own territory.
4th and 1 for the Lions.
4th and 1 for the Lions. Let's see if the Braves can get a stop here. This will be huge to get inside the red zone with just under 5 minutes left in this first half.
They may try to drive the Braves off sides.
Braves need patience and keep their eyes on the ball.
Do not jump off sides and let them get it.
Here we go. Oh, they're going to get a false start, though, so that's going to back the Biggersville Lions up 5 yards.
4th and 6, so I guess the Lions will now punt it.
We'll see what they choose to do here on 4th and long. So we got a difference of opinion, but I think it's going to go to the offense. It's typically waiting on the call from the head ref there in the middle of the play. Again, your score is 20-6. Your Biggersville Lions on top. See what the call is going to be. They're going to get a false start, so back them up 5 yards, and we're going to make this a little bit harder for the Lions. Let's see if they choose to. No, here comes the punt team, so they're going to punt this away. This is a big-time relief for the Braves.
Biggersville's got a good punter, we should get the ball. Now, here's what my luck, what's going to happen. We're going to fumble the snap or fumble the punt.
Let's not bring some bad juju into this there, Randall.
You just got to look at all your options here, Mr. Floyd.
Yeah, I know. They're bringing on some late substitutions. Let's keep an eye on this back judge. They might get a delay game call because they're still down two linemen. And they're going to call a timeout and try to get their line in order now. So a timeout with 4:25 left in the first half. Score is Tishomingo County 6, Biggersville Lions 20.
Check. Don't forget, coming up at halftime, we'll have the Pride of the Tribe marching band with Bella Rose Floyd.
Oh, man.
Man, I remember your little sister was a little bitty. She used to come up here when you used to set up the equipment for me and Blake, and I mean, holy cow, now she's a graduate.
Yeah, I was looking back at my old senior pictures, and I forgot she photobombed literally every single one of my senior photos for football my senior year. She was in every single one with her little cheer outfit on. But it's bittersweet to know that this is the end of the line for the Floyds at Tishomingo County, unfortunately.
But can't believe she's a senior. Wish her nothing but the best, Riley.
Oh, yes.
And I know she's going to be a great aunt to that niece.
Oh, Lord, she's going to spoil her to death.
She may have to push Rhonda out of the way to spoil it.
Oh, my goodness. My mom will fight anybody to hold that baby. Oh, they're going to fake it, and I mean wide open. They're going to get a first down and possibly more. And luckily there's a little trip up there by the number 10. Who is that? That is Christian Ray there on the stop, little backup quarterback. And that's going to give the Biggersville Lions a first down. That's not what the Braves needed right here before halftime, giving the Biggersville Lions a little life here right before halftime. Again, that score is Biggersville Lions 20, Tishomingo County 6, with a rolling clock right now at about 4:10. They're going to go trips left. I'm going to say they're going to keep running this ball and try to run out the time. The rest of this, see if they can get a touchdown on the run. They're going to be a quarterback keeper on the right-hand side. He's still got some room. He's still on his feet. That's going to be a Biggersville Lions first down inside about the 43-yard line. Braves are just, defense is just gassed. They're just trying to get some air at this point. But he's going to stay in bounds, keeping the clock rolling. Just under 4 minutes here. The Braves are still down for 2 touchdowns. It's 1st and 10 for your Biggersville Lions. There's the snap, and it's going to be another quarterback. No, he did hand it off this time. 23 on the outside. They're just arm tackling him, man. They can't get him down. That's going to be another Biggersville Lion first down. Taking it into Tishomingo County territory, about the 43-yard line, 42-yard line. So the clock's going to stop with 3:23 on the clock. And they're going to put the clock back in motion. They're going to say he was hit before he went out of bounds.
42-yard line, first and 10 line.
Again, they're going to hand off. It's going to be a quarterback keeper. He was almost tackled, and he spun out, and he's still on his feet. He cuts back inside. He's got a one man to beat, and he's going to beat him, and that's going to be another Biggersville touchdown with no hankies, almost untouched, if you will. So that's going to bring it to your score to 26-6, and that's we got a Brave that's still down on the ground, but now I think he's just a little gassed there. He gets back up. Sit them, let him stay on the field. No, they're going to make him come off the field because he went down. Yep. So that's going to make it 26-6. 2:48 here in the first half, still yet to play. And Biggersville still debating if they're going to go for two or not. So it's a 20-point ball game. They're going to try to make it 22-point ball game right here before half and try to put a nail in the coffin, if you will, making a 3-score game. In motion. Snaps the ball. He's going to hand it off, and he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. That's a big stop for the Braves. So it's going to be no good. That's going to leave your score at 26-6 with 2:48 left in this first half. Braves are going to try to return the kickoff here. That drive was brought to you by Eau Claire's Boutique and Gift Shop, located at 122 West Front Street in downtown Iuka. That number is 662-593-5009. Dresses, jewelry, gift items. Watch for new arrivals daily. And Jimmy Arnold with better built homes, quality that you deserve. A name you can trust. Train Station Fitness. We offer something for every level of your fitness journey. Owners Jimmy and Savannah Arnold. We challenge everyone to reach their fitness goals at 203 South Fulton in Iuka. Jimmy and Savannah Arnold at 662-279-3026. And by Main Street Cycle in Tishomingo County has new CF Moto ATVs, UTVs with payments starting as low as $107 a month. Go and see the entire lineup in person or check it out online at mainstreetcycle.com. Main Street Cycle has great options and prices for youth model ATVs, dirt bikes, go-karts. Come by and ask us about our holiday layaway options. Feel free to text the sales team at 662-438-6407. Here comes the kickoff. It's going to be another low line popper, and the Braves are going to choose to down it right there where they get it at the 35-yard line. So the Braves are going to take over it at the 35, their own 35 with 2:44 left in the first half. 6-26, Biggersville Lions on top.
I am shocked what I am watching tonight.
Yeah, this is a night and day from last week. The Braves just can't seem to get anything going offensively. Maybe they can get something going in the second half and try to make a comeback here, but they're going to have to give this defense some breathers. These 6-and-out drives are killing the defense. The Braves are going to have to get something going offensively right here before halftime. They're going to run a little option play, and he is upended right there. So that's going to be a loss of about 5 yards there for Dayton Crabb on the carry. It's going to bring down up 2nd and 15.
It's a loss of 5 on the play. 2nd and 15.
Braves are taking their time with the clock still rolling, just getting under 2 minutes here in the first half. Hopefully we can get something going right here before half and give us a little bit of momentum. Man in motion. Snap of the ball. He's going to fake the handoff. It's going to be a quarterback keeper. Along the right-hand side, he's got one man to beat. If he can get past him, he's going to be wrapped up and brought down at the 49-yard line. And they're going to say the ball rolled out of bounds after the ball had came out.
If we could score here before half, but we're going to have to – our defense has not stopped them all night, have they?
No. They have scored on every drive, except for the last one. And they're going to reverse it. They're going to say that Biggersville Lions recovered that before it went out of bounds. The Braves cannot catch a break here in this first half. So the Biggersville Lions are going to get it in their own territory on the 49-yard line.
He went out of bounds.
I think they're saying the ball came out and they recovered it right before it went out of bounds. So the Biggersville Lions are going to take over with 1:40 on the clock on their own 49-yard line. Score is 26-6. And if they score here, it could be a running clock situation in the second half. So Biggersville's going to get the ball. Comes the snap. They're going to hand it off, try to run some clock, I guess, on the outside. But the Braves are there. A plethora of Braves on the stop there to stop them at the line of scrimmage for a no gain, bringing up 2nd down and 10. Now they're saying it's a fumble with Tisch County. We'll see what the head ref is going to say, but now we've got a flag on Tisch County. They're probably going to get a sideline warning at the very least. Yeah, there's the sideline warning. And they're going to say it's still Biggersville ball, which I think is the right call. They blew it dead due to at the line, stoppage at the line, forward motion. Again, your score is 26-6, with just under a minute to play here, and Biggersville has the ball on the 50-yard line. I'm surprised they didn't get a false start there. Pocket's going to collapse, and the Braves are going to possibly get a sack here. Yeah, they're going to get a sack here for a loss of 3-4 yards. Clock's going to continue to roll just inside 40 seconds to play here. And there's going to be a stoppage of play. See what the stoppage is. They're going to call, Biggersville's going to call a timeout with 33 seconds to go, up 26-6. That timeout is going to be brought to you by David Wayne Crum. Good luck to the Braves from David Wade Crum, your Tishomingo County tax assessor. Remember, homestead begins January and goes through March. Open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday at the courthouse. Peyton Cummins, your Tishomingo County Chancery clerk. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Our desire is to serve you. Thanks for all your support. And by Friendly Florists, your full-service florist gift shop in downtown Iuka at 112 West Front Street. We have been serving the area since 1983. For your convenience, we offer delivery, curbside pickup, as well as in-store shopping. Stop by or call Kim and her staff at 662-423-3501. Business hours are Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, 8:30 to 5. And on Thursday and Saturday, 8:30 to 12. Closed on Sundays unless we have funeral work. So getting back to the ball game, it's the Biggersville Lions ball, 3rd down and about 13 on their own 48-yard line after a big loss brought up by the defense from Tishomingo County. Looking to get a stop right here, hoping to pin the Biggersville back far enough that they have to punt. With 33 seconds left on the clock, I'm going to say the Biggersville Lions are going to try to run this. And they are going to pitch it. And he's going to barely get it off, and he's on the outside, one man to beat, and he is down.
Hold it on the lines.
We got some yellow hankies, but we got to stop at the clock due to the running back's helmet being knocked off. So he's going to have to come off for a play. And here comes your call, holding on the Biggersville line, so this is going to back them back up even further. So it's going to be another 3rd down, unless the Braves decline it and bring up 4th down and about 7. Let's see what the Braves decide to do here. And it looks like they're going to accept it, so it's going to be, again, 3rd and long. Probably about the same distance. Maybe a loss of 2 yards on the play. So it's going to bring up 3rd and 15, maybe 16. And Biggersville Lions still have the ball with 23 seconds left in the half. They're up 26-6. Biggersville's going to have the ball. I think they're going to try to run this again, try to run the clock out. But they're going to pass it. 44 broke loose. It looks like Biggersville's just going to try to run out as much as they can. The referee can't get out of the dang way. And that's going to be intentional grounding because he didn't even make that to the line of scrimmage. where is the flag? Because he never left the pocket.
There it goes.
There it is.
A little late there, buddy.
Because he never left the pocket there. So that's going to be an intentional grounding. So that's going to bring up a loss of downs and more yards for the Braves, pushing them back on defense late in this first half, finding a second guess to win after pretty much playing the whole first half by themselves. So that's going to bring up about 4th and Hardin County.
Hey, nice analogy, Riley.
Like I said, I'm no Blake Long, but I'm C team at best as far as announcing is concerned. I'm more comfortable behind that camera lens. We'll see what the Braves are going to choose to do here. That they're just getting the explanation about what it's still going to be a loss of downs and a loss of about 5 yards. Oh, they're going to do it from the line of scrimmage, so maybe an additional 10, 15 yards. Let's see here. See what they're going to mark this ball out. What they're talking about. So it's going to bring up 4th and, like I said, about Hardin County. Let's see if they choose to go for it or they're going to punt it with 11 seconds on the clock. Biggersville's up 26-6 in this first half. With so the Biggersville Lions are going to have to snap the ball from the Tishomingo County 34-yard line here. And it looks like they are in punt formation, but last time the quarterback is back there. Last time they lined up like this, they faked it. Now he's going to pooch kick this, and Braves are just going to choose to let that thing roll out. But it's still in bounds. It's going to land at about the Tishomingo 19-yard line, and that's where they'll take over with 2 seconds. I'm going to say they nay this and take it to the half and hope to talk it over at halftime and see if they can get a strategy going in the second half. But this game is going to be brought to you by Animal Choice Vet Clinic in Iuka. Dr. Brad Nunley and staff want to say best of luck to the Braves. Like us on Facebook or call us at 662-423-2686. Go see Kennedy Pfeiffer, your Tishomingo County Farm Bureau agent located at 1112 Maria Lane in Iuka, Mississippi. When service is local, service is better. Go with the home team. See Kennedy Pfeiffer for all your auto, home, and life insurance needs. Office hours are Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Call him today, 662-423-6151. So Tishomingo County is going to line up. They are not in victory formation to take a knee here, but we'll see if they choose to. They're going to hand this off to Dayton Crabbe, see if he can get some yardage, and he's tripped up immediately for a loss of, or they're going to say he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Right,
but that's going to be your first half.
All right, Coach Corey Quinn, y'all got some big adjustments to make at halftime. Halftime coming up with the Pride of the Tribe. I'm trying to hunt for the world-famous Meg Moore.
The nationwide Meg Ford.
The nationwide.
But I'm going to hand this microphone back to Blake. I want to just say thank you, and I love y'all all, and it's always great to be back here in Tishomingo County. It's always great to come back and be back with the A-team, but it's been lovely. But I think I'm about to head back down 72 to DeSoto County. But again, I want to say thank you for having me on the air. I want to say hi to Jack. I know I haven't got to see him, even though he comes to Memphis all the time, but he never calls me to meet him at Corky's. But I love y'all, and I love always being part of this A-team. And maybe I could see y'all at some basketball games this year and see the nationwide famous Meg Moore that continues to shock us year after year.
I told her I'll try to get an interview with her. If she's here tonight, I'll try to get her after the band performs.
But I want to, before I go off there, I want to send a shout out to my amazing little sister Bella Rose as they set up for the Pride of the Tribe here. I hope you have a great senior year. I hope you enjoy every moment of it. It goes by so fast and you don't even realize it till it's gone. But I love you, and I wish all the best for you in your future endeavors, and I hope you have a great time wherever you choose to go next year. Hopefully she'll be another Northeast Tiger. Shout out to Northeast Mississippi Community College and Coach Ford and all that he does and all that Blake Long does for them. I know countless hours that he spends working on the sports information team along with his partner Ryan Moreland, old Stumper. But look forward to seeing her wear the black and gold next year again, as she was our AU Chieftain. But again, roll Tribe, roll, if you will. But it's been a pleasure being back on the broadcast, and I want to say thank you to Randall and Sam and Blake for having me. And I'm going to send this back to Blake.
Well, Riley, thank you. I stepped away a little longer than I had originally planned, and I appreciate you, buddy. Hey, look, I want you to go be with your family. This may be the last time and only time you get to see your sister perform live this year because of your job. And I appreciate you more than you can know. I'm so proud of the fine young man you've become. And congratulations. Do we know a girl, right?
It's a baby girl. No name yet. So
okay, no spoilers for us?
No, the only spoiler is look forward to Elvis Presley's birthday on January 8th. Baby Floyd coming in 2026.
Please tell Mackenzie congratulations for us.
Yes.
We got a wonderful wife. You know that, right?
Yes.
You and I both outkicked our coverage.
You have no clue. You have no clue. All the countless hours she's put up with my attitude and I mean, she's been fortunate not to have any symptoms during this pregnancy, but she's handled it like a trooper. I'm so proud of her and all that she does every day.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, go be with your mom right now, okay?
Yes, sir.
Love you, brother. Thank you. Come see us again soon anytime. Thank you, Riley Floyd, and I'll unadequately step back behind the microphone here on what's been an emotional night. On the field, though, it's not gone well for the Braves since I left. 26-6 is your halftime score as Biggersville is in control now of this contest, and we'll also have the ball to begin the second half. Pride of the Tribe will be coming up next, and I'm going to get a couple of sponsors in here before we get to that. Recon Tree and Development, Daniel Bascom and Caleb Willis. Call your hometown tree guys for all your tree needs. 100% free estimates available. 662-279-5519 and 256-577-4064. While I've got a brief moment as well, I just wanted to say thank you to Mr. Palmer, Miss Lowry, Athletic Director. I'm going to forget names here because I didn't prepare this, but everybody who had a part in this wonderful day, our wonderful superintendent, Christy Holly, as well, who, of course, her and the school board approved this. It was good to see Mr. Shea, Coach Kane as well. Of course, Zach Glover, Athletic Director, as well. Former principals Eddie Britton, Mr. Terry King, and, of course, my wonderful family, including my brother-in-law, Blake Hendricks. And I'm glad to have my sister-in-law, Anna, here tonight. But for Dad, a very awesome night. Of course, I want to thank my aunts who are watching, Becky Merriman and her husband, Dickie, and my Aunt Charlotte Gaunts and her husband, Fred. And her daughter Tammy, and the entire family. There's a special night for all of us, even for my sister Charlotte and her family in Texas, and his other sister Becky in South Alabama. So appreciative. Now we're going to turn our attention here to the Pride of the Tribe for their second performance of the year here in WRMG.
Ladies and gentlemen, your pride of the tribe. The band is under the direction of band director Mary.
There's your Pride of the Tribe performance for week number 2, and we'll let Randall do his usual outro for you here.
Color guard instructor.
And another great job by the Tishomingo County Pride of the Tribe. Well, the Braves have got some adjustments to do. Blake, of all the interviews I've ever done, that one was one of the best. And
thank you for doing it.
And I had the pleasure of meeting your sweet mom. I can understand where you get a lot of yours from.
My mom's a saint, there's no doubt about it, but my dad is.
It was good to see Leslie and the kids, and your dad, well deserved. You know, I told him on air, I said, I want to tell you something. I did not like you because I froze to death down here the first ball game. I liked you, but you know what? For the past 15 years, Coach Long, I grown to love you. What an honor. Blake Braves has got to make some adjustments. We had 1, 2, 3 turnovers, and they scored on all 3 turnovers. I don't care if you're playing a 1A school or a 6A school. Turnovers cannot happen.
I agree with you, partner. And, again, I want to say a big thank you to Riley Floyd. We knew Riley was coming tonight, but I also didn't necessarily anticipate him taking on a big role in the broadcast tonight. So I thoroughly appreciate him, and I know he reminisced on some good times with you too, my friend.
I'm trying to find the world-famous Meg Moore, but I do not see her here. She may be in the concession stand. If I see her, I may try to get a quick word with, of course, Meg Moore. Y'all ain't never heard of Meg Moore. I'll tell you about her. She's a 10th grader that plays basketball at Tishomingo County. I'm going to try to – I told her I'd try to talk to her before the football season's up, and because I got to meet the Coach Strickland here earlier, but
well, I think Coach Strickland's first interview needs to be with you at some point too, my friend.
That's right. He said, I know. I introduced myself. I said, yeah, I know. I watched some of your games. I said, really? He said, yeah, looking forward to seeing him in basketball season this year. So, and I got the interview, of course, Miss Christy Holly. So tell about some great sponsors, Blake. We got a break here. You know, Biggersville didn't have a band. Hey, the weather, a little humid, but I can take the humidity over the rain.
Ain't that the truth? We've been fortunate tonight, Randall Lindsay. It broke up between Corinth and here.
And I was checking some scores during halftime. Red Bay's trailing, and I think Corinth is leading Itawamba.
That's right. Let me go ahead and give you a scoreboard update, Randall. We've got our latest update. Corinth leading Itawamba 16-14 at halftime. Of course, that's a future division game for Tishomingo County. Let's see. We've got Belmont leading 22-6 at Walnut. Last update, we had 10 minutes left in the second quarter. And who is it that Randall, beg your pardon, that Jack and the Red Bay Tigers are playing tonight? They're losing 16-7. Is it what, University Charter? Is that correct?
University Charter is a charter school down in West Alabama, down in Livingston. In fact, they're playing on the University of West Alabama field. In fact, they just announced the score. Corinth trails 16-14 to the Corinth leading Itawamba 16-14. Of course, the Bobby Thomas, Matthew Willis, and Colton Harris is your crew over there. Of course, we got a crew here, crew in Livingston, and you said Belmont was leading, right?
Belmont, last report we had with 10 minutes to go in the second quarter, leading by a score. Let me double check myself one more time where I do not tell you incorrectly. It was 22-6 Belmont early in the second quarter.
You know, 2 weeks from tonight we'll be over in Earl Alexander Field.
That's right.
The Battle of Highway 25, one of my favorite games of the year. They get better and better every year, but you know, Belmont, I think, hosts Myrtle next week for homecoming. Then the Braves will be rolling in. Of course, don't forget, next week, Kossuth comes in. Hope the weather's a little bit better next week against Kossuth than what it was last year against Kossuth. But it will be a home game. You know, we are blessed this month to have several home games, of course, here tonight. Kossuth next week, and then we'll have a week over at Belmont, and then we have Adamsville coming in for homecoming. So as of right now, that Adamsville game will be the last Friday night. Then we'll have a week off before division play starts. But I tell you what, Blake, we've got to get something going here. You know, Biggersville will get the ball to start the third quarter, and I mean, these turnovers are killing us.
Well, we got to get a stop to begin the second half of this game. Might be one of those that gets out of hand. And Randall, you talked about, I hate to bring it up before the game, but just because you're playing a 1A school don't mean that you're not facing talent, because we saw it with TCPS, as you mentioned, during our pregame show, and here we are tonight facing another great 1A squad.
I will never forget Jim McKay's first year as head coach. Me and you went to Tishomingo County. We went down to TCPS and led and got beat to Coach Holliday, and his son was a quarterback, and I don't know how many yardage his son got that night, but wow, holy cow.
That's exactly right.
That was a 1A school right there. I don't care if you're playing a 1A or 2A or 6A. You could not turn the ball over.
Well, that just goes to, we're talking about Kyle Holliday, and he was the quarterback that year for TCPS. He, this summer, got to go up and play in the MLB Draft League. That tells you the type of athlete he is. He's playing Division I baseball at Southern Indiana. Has been on SportsCenter before for his acrobatic catches in the outfield, and that was what TC faced tonight. We're facing some good competition from Zialis Blackman, Zay Mays, number 1 and number 2 for Biggersville are doing a really good job in controlling this game. We've got about 6 minutes to go here in the halftime break. A couple of more updates from our buddy Kent Mahundro, former sports editor at the Daily Corinthian. He reports that Baldwin leads Boonville at halftime 14-7. And then one more score he passed along. Tupelo was leading CPA up in Nashville 23-7 at halftime, but are in a weather delay. And so I appreciate Kent for passing on a few scores for us as well. Let me get on a few sponsors and as we get ready for second half play here. And again, thank you, Riley Floyd, for everything you did for me in the first half. Thank you, Chris Strickland, as well, for joining us here tonight. We'll hear from Strick again before tonight's broadcast is over with as well. And big thanks to Friendly Florist, your full-service florist and gift shop in downtown Iuka at 112 West Front Street. Stop by or call Kim and her staff, 662-423-3501. Animal Choice Vet Clinic in Iuka, Dr. Brad Lundley and staff. Like them on Facebook or call 662-423-2686. Kenny Fife, your Tishomingo County Farm Bureau agent, 1112 Maria Lane in Iuka. When service is local, service is better. Go with the home team, 662-423-6151. Tishomingo County Electric Power Association, the TCEPA, members of that TVAE program, where they come and do an energy audit of your home, 662-423-3646 during normal business hours. Spark CPA can handle free electronic filing of all income tax returns, individual and business income tax preparation, monthly bookkeeping, payroll and sales tax services, and much more. Sonic and Belmont and Iuka, your morning drink stop, both locations, large soft drinks and tea starting at just 99 cents. The place on Front, 102 Front Street in Iuka, is the event venue perfect for baby showers, bridal showers, and the like. Call Terry Whitehurst for your event venue needs, 662-279-0718. H&H Small Engine Repair, we want to thank them at 1109 Battleground Drive in Iuka. Their website, hhsmallenginerepair.steeldealer.net. That's S-T-I-H-L, steeldealer.net. Or phone number 662-423-2741. Williams Service Center, thank you, Todd and the crew at 1112 West Equipment Street in Iuka. Full service gas, mechanic work, front end work, oil changes, new tires, and alignment, 662-423-2119. Again, tonight we're live on the Tishomingo County Touchdown Club Facebook page. Several folks watching along with us there, and I'll try to get some updates from that Facebook feed for us as well. And also, of course, we're on our Roku channel all year long. Just search for WRMG on WRMGradio.com as well. At the TCHS link or on Channel 3, whichever one you may be watching, that will be...
I hope our views didn't drop doing that dedication thing for your daddy.
I know a couple of folks that were watching that probably kept our views up a little bit. But that's where you'll, of course, be able to watch us all year long. We've had a good viewership tonight already on the Touchdown Club page. Let's say hello to Anthony Dawson, also Joy Brock, Amy Lovelace, Brenda Strickland, also my wonderful lanceman watching us, Charlotte Gauntz, my wonderful father-in-law, Jamie Hendricks. Y'all do a favor and keep praying for my wonderful mother-in-law, Big Mama, as she goes through her cancer battle. Barbara Wise Thomas, the world-famous Orlander, Miss Rotha Hardwick from our wonderful congregation at Foot Street, Donna Rhodes, Rebecca Brown, all watching in. And we apologize for the issue that we had with our scoreboard. Honestly, probably Riley didn't know how to work it, and I didn't even think to tell him, so that's on me. And we've got it fixed. Here's your halftime score. Biggersville leading Tishomingo County 26-6.
And y'all keep my dad in your prayers. Everybody's asking about how he's doing.
Well, your dad's more famous than you are, Randall.
Therapy is going well. He's going to have to take probably some more therapy, but they said to be the age he is doing great on his therapy. Just got to have some more therapy. So he's down in the dumps because he can't go to the ball games, can't go to these car shows on Saturday. Could continue to remember him. He's down, but he was in a good mood. So I stayed with him most of the day today. Then I left, come down to meet y'all folks for the ball game. But I think next week they're going to move him to another rehab facility. Shouldn't be there that long. It just depends on him. But most of y'all don't know, he was on a treadmill. Yes, my 85-year-old father was on a treadmill, and he fell and separated both shoulders. So y'all remember him, and as we start the second half and take it back up to Blake.
Say that again, Randall.
Take it back to you for this second half.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Sorry, the public address was a little loud and you broke up on me there. Also want to thank Brooke Walker Winowitz watching us, saying go Braves as well. If you want to leave a shout out there in the Touchdown Club Facebook page, I will get that comment passed along here. Let's get a few more sponsors in before the second half starts. Thanks to my good buddy Dr. Cameron Bynes over at Medical Associates of the Shoals in Sheffield, Alabama. Just a short drive from here at home as he continues to provide his patients the excellent care they deserve. For an appointment with Dr. Bynes, call 256-383-4447. By the Tishomingo County School Board and our Superintendent Christy Holly as the fireworks go off here, and I'll try to pan up and as the Braves come back on the field. And we appreciate B&B Bargains. I think it's my good friend Stephen Glidewell that are sponsoring the fireworks here tonight. Halftime score 26-6 here. Biggersville will take a second half comeback for the Braves to go 2-0 for the second consecutive year. Moore's Jewelry at 104 West Front Street in Iuka. Don't forget their phone number, 662-423-5901, with a large selection of silver, gold, and diamond jewelry. They are owned and operated proudly since 1959. I want to thank our buddy Casey Lott, owner of the largest personal injury firm in Northeast Mississippi. Don't forget you can call Casey for your legal needs, personal injury, pharmaceutical product liability cases as well, 662-554-4000. Cornerstone Insurance, your local trusted choice independent insurance agency. With an experienced staff, over 200 years experience, Beth and her staff in Iuka are on hand and ready to help you at 107 South Fulton Street. Sid's Trading Company, don't forget, with those lawn mowers, Spad Boy, Ferris, Skag, Hustler as well. Here at Sid's, with factory authorized training, serves technicians for everything they sell. Remember, if you've got a cut mower dig, get her did at Sid's. Gatlin's Pharmacy in downtown Tishomingo offers better service, friendly, reliable, and fast. They're hometown folks you know and trust. Like Stanley Page, go by and see the folks there at Gatlin's in Tishomingo, 662-438-6605. Hometown Pizza in Burnsville, 343 Highway 72 in the East Burnsville Shopping Plaza with pizza, pasta, cheese sticks, wings, hoagies, and that delicious salad bar as well. Don't forget, for those pickup orders, you can call 662-360-4019. Just a Kind Word Florist located at 1105 Battleground Drive in Iuka with flowers and gifts for all occasions, including weddings and funerals as well. All floral and gift needs. Thank you, April Shea and the staff there, 662-424-2694. If you want top-notch internet, no matter where you live in the county, call Tishomingo Connect. That phone number, 662-423-3646. Brought to you by Mr. Mac Wilmer in Tishomingo County Coroner, by Brooks Grocery. You can't beat their friendly service and their 128 made-here recipes. Brooks makes it easy. Gossett Big Floor, where you always get more, at 628 South Gloucester in Tupelo, 1 block from the hospital. Don't forget they've got a large stock and inventory of trucks, SUVs, and sedans to get 35-plus miles to the gallon. Dr. James Perkins and the staff at the Iuka Animal Clinic at Highway 25 South. Healthcare, grooming, and boarding for your pets. Phone number 662-423-3470. Iuka Discount Drugs, 1411 West Quitman Street in Iuka. Call 662-423-9039 to speak with my former teammate Lee Griffin and also Kurt Butler at Iuka Discount Drugs.
Well, Blake, Meg Moore is not here tonight, but so we'll try to get her. Maybe if she's here next week, we'll try to get her. So Biggersville will get the ball to start the second half. So let's see what kind of the adjustments the Braves are going to make.
Randall, if you will, give me some thoughts on maybe what we can do to get right. I think the turnovers, you just got to limit those, right?
Number one, don't turn the ball over. You know, that one interception was like a long punt on third down. So, I mean, but I don't know what happened. I thought they said Gracie dropped the ball and Biggersville recovered it here over the sideline. He had a great run for a first down. We had it almost in Biggersville in-line territory, but they said he fumbled the ball here over the sideline and Biggersville recovered it. It kind of reminds you of that play back years ago in the Super Bowl when Leon Lett got that fumble recovery and dropped it right before he got into the end zone. And, the Dolphins, I think, recovered it. I think that was on Thanksgiving. Anyway, but that's what happened. They said he fumbled the ball over here on the sideline, and he thought he was out of bounds, but yet the ball was inbounds when he came. So, kind of a weird play, but I don't care if you're playing a 1A or you're playing North Pontotoc or whoever you're playing. You cannot turn the ball over.
That's right. No matter if you're playing the defending 7A champs Tupelo. You just can't do it.
Amen.
Well, the Braves are going to kick off to begin the second half. Randall, could we see some trickery here from the Braves? They are indeed a squib kick, and it's going to go out of bounds. It was About 5 years.
All right, so the Braves so Biggersville will get it. Good field position. This drive right here will tell what the second half is going to happen. Cannot get a 3-score game. Well, it is already a 3-score game. Can't get a 4-score game.
Yeah, this is an important drive. As they mark the penalty yardage off on the free kick, or they could elect Tishomingo County re-kick it. We'll see. Tonight's game brought to you by McRide Insurance at 9 3rd Street in Belmont. Big thanks to Tamara and Brandon Farr, an independent insurance agency. They serve Northeast Mississippi, Middle Tennessee, and Northwest Alabama as well. 662-454-7831 by Carly Carmen, attorney at law, helping you with real estate law, protecting your right to parents, of course, real estate property owners as well, legal matters, and understanding the value of resolving legal issues in an efficient and cost-conscious manner. 662-593-3079. Here's Blackman for Biggersville. Big hole on the right side. Good open field tackle, Tishomingo County. And hopefully young man gets up okay. I think it's Braxton Brown. No. What number is that? 21 for Tishomingo County as I get my roster sheet back out. And, of course, that is Carter Shinar with the tackle for Tishomingo County. 2-yard gain to the 46-yard line of Biggersville. Just back underway here in the third quarter. Blake Long. We've had a cast of characters tonight on the broadcast, if you want to call them that. Sam Barnett behind the camera, Randall Lindsay on the field level.
Sam doing a good job.
Sam, well, are you doing a good job, Sam? He's saying B-plus effort right now. Look, we're the A-team, Sam. You got to get it up to an A.
Hey, with Riley up there, I thought it may be something Riley Floyd live. Hey, here we go. There we go. That's what I like to see, the Braves swarming defense right there. So third down.
That was Jace Taylor on the carry.
Lions.
Loss on the play, back to the original line of scrimmage. Actually, a loss all the way back to the 43. 3rd and 11 coming up for Biggersville. A minute into our third quarter of play here on your hometown station, WRMG TV 12, Television 97, the Ivy Broadcasting Company.
And oh, by the way, your mom said she's heard a lot about me. I hope it's been good, by the way, coming from you and your daddy.
Well, I'll just tell you the honest truth, Randall. It has been good.
Good. I told you, Daddy, you're more like a brother to me than you are a partner on
Well,
Friday
you're
night.
part of my family, brother. I can assure you of that. Biggersville's going to air it out. He's got a man. Can the Braves get back in coverage? Broken up last second. Oh, no. Oh, I don't agree with that penalty flag. I thought he was falling down, and Coach Quinn is not happy with that at all. I thought the wide receiver was slipping down, but now the defensive back, his back, no pun intended, was toward me. I guess, give them the benefit of the doubt, maybe he had a hand that drug him down. I don't know. Randall, did you have a better look at that than I did?
I don't think it was a call.
Coach Quinn is pleading his case to the other back judge on this side of the field. I don't know about that one, and you know I'm not a critical of officials in any shape, form, or fashion, but I'm not certain that was a correctly adjudicated call there.
You know, the Pac-12 officials are out of a job now because of the Pac-12 conference being dismembered. Other than Oregon State and Washington State, we may have a couple of their officials here tonight here with us at the Tishomingo County High School football game.
So it's a first down, 15-yard penalty. Now the Lions at the Tishomingo County 42-yard line after the 15 yards are marked off.
That has got to be the – I'm not trying to be a homer here, but I think that wasn't a good call.
Option keeper for the Biggersville quarterback, and he's made a good call. He's broken 3 tackles. He may go all the way. That's number 2 on the touchdown run. And just like that, the penalty transitions to points for Biggersville. Zay Mays with a 42-yard touchdown run, and this game is unfortunately very close to being out of hand for the Braves here in their home opener. 32-6 the score now, PAT pending. Kicking for Biggersville, Eli Ewan, who's had an up-and-down night in the kicking game for the Lions. Let's thank Piggly Wiggly by Yucca Belmont and Red Bay. Lowest price is hometown-friendly service. Also, Mississippi Land Bank in Corinth at 2101 Highway 72. For more than 100 years, Mississippi Land Bank has offered financing solutions and refinancing to rural communities in 32 northern Mississippi counties. With the special team struggles for Biggersville continue, and the 2-point pass, oh my goodness, what a takedown. That was a WWE Brock Lesnar suplex that did not get a penalty flag, and wow, I mean, that was incredible. Coach Quinn not happy about that. I don't think there was any I don't think the kid meant to as far as injure somebody, but I've seen that called a personal foul before. I've seen it not called a personal foul before. But the Braves fans and Coach Quinn certainly unhappy with the officiating to begin this third quarter of play, as it's now 32-6. Biggersville 10:09 to play in the third quarter of competition. Randall Lindsay, that was a Brock Lesnar suplex right there. We just went to Suplex City.
I can't believe we had a WWE reference here tonight. Hey, it is Friday Night SmackDown, by the way.
John Cena's final appearance on SmackDown as a wrestler tonight, too.
Wow.
How about that? There's your wrestling update for the night, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I know. Your childhood is gone, Sam. All of ours is.
Hustle, loyalty, and respect.
That's right. Hometown Pizza and IUK at the 509 Battleground Drive in the old Subway building, offering that crustless pizza for diners who don't like so much bread, and also that 20-inch party pizza as well. 662-593-3036. Here's Randall.
Well, it's been nice to wear this visor. I think I'll change visors for the rest of the game.
Now, just bring it next week. This game, we need a touchdown here, Randall. Let's just put it that way. How's that sound? Got to score. Is this, would you agree, a must-score drive for the Braves?
Yes.
Brown and Rutland, that beat for the Braves.
Ewing to kick off now for Biggersville, as we'll see their special teams is their weakness for sure. But with an offense like that featuring Blackman and Mays, it may not matter to a lot of folks in 1A.
I thought the weather may win this game. It looks like
well, that was his best kickoff of the evening. It will, oh my goodness, it stopped at the 2-yard line, and he was down. Yep, my goodness. Just when I say the special teams is their weakness, they pull off the play of the night right there, as Braxton Brown had to take a knee and dive back, and the Braves are going to take over at their own 2-yard line, maybe even the 1.5. Goodness gracious. So things go from bad to worse for the Braves on that play. So we tell you today's game brought to you by Nunley Trucking, Herman and also Dale Nunley and the entire staff. 662-424-0080.
You know, I told Coach Quinn earlier in the week, 3 things I like to have an enjoyable weekend. For 3 things to happen: Braves dub, Bama dub, Cowboys dub. I'm on 2, man. It's not. Come on, Braves. Y'all got. Come on. Still early. Man, 2-yard line. Hey, this is your typical 98-yard drive here. Hey, we went 91 yards last week against Central.
That's right. Took us one play. How about one of those? Let's dial Braxton Brown up for somebody here.
Where is Braxton Brown been tonight? I mean, have we threw any passes?
Hey, shout out to one of my former Northeast students who was a Biggersville alum, Zach Winters of the Winters Bottom Waterfowl fame. He chimes in and says, hey, we love John Cena. Yes, we do. Even as a heel, we love John Cena. Blakeney with the quarterback keeper for a gain of about 4 yards. Little extracurricular activities downfield for a Braven line. A long block there. No harm, no foul there. 32-6 our scores. 9:42 to go here in the third quarter of play as Biggersville scored 32 unanswered after the Braves went, about 60 yards in their first drive pretty easily.
Yeah, 58 yards exactly. We got it on our 42, and we scored it.
Grayson Blakeney had the TD run from about 6 or 7 yards out, as I recall. That was the last thing I recall before I left the broadcast. Thanks again to Riley Floyd for stepping more than adequately into my shoes as Blakeney with a keeper. Oh, he's going to get out of the end zone. That may be a safety. No, I think they're going to say he was down at the 1-yard line. Thank goodness. Biggersville with a near safety there. Randall, I'm not certain if something was busted on that play or not, either if there was good penetration from Biggersville.
Good penetration by the Biggersville defense.
Make it now 3rd and 11 for the Braves. Back now to the 1-yard line as the clock continues to roll. 8:50 and counting to go in the third quarter of play. Hey, you can watch Northeast Mississippi Community College sports from the first serve of volleyball season to the final out of baseball and softball to everything in between live on NEMCC TV. You can download the NEMCC TV app on your Roku, Amazon Fire Stick, or Apple TV devices, or visit NEMCCTV.com.
The 2-0 Northeast Tigers.
Randall, I got in at 4 a.m. last night from Southwest. You ever been to Summit, Mississippi?
No, sir.
You got to be trying to go there as Brown had no chance to catch that ball, and the Braves will punt from their own end zone. Summit is – have you ever been to New Orleans? Randall?
Pardon?
Have you ever been to New Orleans?
No, sir.
So Summit is about an hour north of New Orleans. That's how close you are. Macomb is the big city there next to Summit, and that is the last city in Mississippi before Louisiana. We were that far south last night, but I'll take a drive like that anytime to see the Tigers win 35-21.
So y'all got a home game this week, correct?
Correct. First home game, Mississippi Delta will be the opponent. 6:30 kickoff on Thursday, September the 11th. And with it being the, 24th anniversary of 9/11, it is First Responders Night and Military Appreciation.
Can you believe it? 24 years since 9/11. Where were you
That
at?
fact, I was in 5th grade, Randall. I remember exactly where I was at that day. Do you?
I do. I was taking some classes in a junior.
Oh, goodness, bad punt, and credit there to Braxton Brown for even getting that punt off. It's bobbled by Blackman, but picked up at the 38-yard line, and the Braves, thanks to the bobble, are able to corral him, and, well, they never brought him down, but they did do enough to stop his forward progress, and the officials will blow it dead somewhere in the neighborhood of the Tishomingo County 40-yard line.
I was actually taking some junior college class. I didn't know what I wanted to do after I got out of high school, and it was on a Tuesday, and I had one class at 11, and I left, and I didn't know what was going on. Heard it on the radio. Hey, a plane had came into the World Trade Center. I said, man, that plane sure is flying low, pretty, you know. And then I actually got to school. They canceled classes due to a bomb threat, so I got out of school that day. And kind of strange how everything happened. I went down to see my dad's mother that day, and that was on September 11th, and she died like maybe 2 weeks later, so I got to spend some time with her before she passed away. So if I'd been in class that day, I wouldn't have been able to spend time with her. But we had the bomb threat, and so I lost so many lives that day on September the 11th, 2001.
Pass complete to Kyron Harris for Biggersville, and he'll get a gain of about 5 yards. Yep, of course, as a 5th grader, I didn't really know the meaning of what was going on. The things that stand out to my mind is that the gas lines that day were super long. Folks were, I'm not going to say panicking, but concerned about the future of what that meant for America.
And look at all the people who, not only if they did survive, that got the the cancer from breathing
no doubt.
The stuff there from the. They said if you hadn't been up there and saw the memorial thing they have for the 9/11 victims, don't know what you're missing.
Well, I've been there and done that, and it's a powerful, powerful, powerful sight, without a doubt. Hard to believe it's 24 years. Handoff goes to number 23 for Biggersville, and he'll be near the first down, maybe shy by a yard. Penalty flag on the play, and we've got some extracurriculars going on, I think, Randall Lindsay, between these two teams right now. It was Jace Taylor on the carry, and let's see what the penalty flag is on. It's a dead ball personal foul on Biggersville, so it should be third down if this is correctly officiated, because it was a dead ball penalty. Today's game being brought to you by Prey Pottery and Heavenly Yogurt at 115 South Fulton and Iuka, 662-424-0202. Brought to you by the Seegers Clinic, Dr. Scott Seegers, nurse practitioner Sarah Cooley, and Elizabeth Thompson as well, 662-423-1000 for an appointment. So it will indeed be third down for Biggersville, third down, and we'll call it 17 yards to go.
17.
Clock rolling here with just 7 minutes and change to go here in the third quarter of play. Today's game brought to you by Heather Edmondson, the staff of the Belmont Medical Clinic, 662-454-3401 for those appointments. Man in motion is Taylor, quarterback back to pass for Biggersville. Pressure coming from behind, lofts it up one-on-one. He's got his man. What a pass, what a catch, touchdown Biggersville. Brooks Seago with the bomb down the field, and it is a touchdown of 46 yards. And that makes it 38-6, a 32-point lead for Biggersville. That was a beautifully thrown football, and Seago got about 5 steps past our defensive back there.
This has got to be the shock of.
Well, I don't. Again, we talked before the game. We thought Biggersville would have the advantage in the athleticism. The Braves would have the advantage in the depth. But I also
they
didn't.
scored 3 touchdowns off of our turnover. So you take them 3 off. That's 6, 12, 18. That's well, still 20-6.
Give Biggersville credit. They've been very aggressive tonight, have they not?
Look out for them to be in 1A, make a deep run in the 1A playoffs.
Point after attempt from Biggersville, I believe, is wide left. No good indeed it is. 6:56 to go in the third quarter of play. It's 38-6. Biggersville over Tishomingo County here on senior nights. And, of course, the special moment for my family, dedication of the baseball softball complex to my dad, the wonderful Jerry Long. And just love him. And that's what I told him on the field there as we presented the Bible for my aunt and his oldest sister, Charlotte Gauntz, that loved him and just was so proud of him. And what makes him, and I've said this before, what makes it special for him is he's won a lot of ball games, won division championships back at Iuka, won state championships, has played for others. But more than anything are the lives he has impacted. And I hope he realizes that. I don't think he truly does, if I'm being honest with you, but the lives that he has impacted in a positive way are worth more than any of those wins that you heard them read off part of his resume. And that's what I'm proud of more than anything, is the positivity of the lives he's impacted. And, of course, he and Jamie, my wonderful father-in-law, the best grandparents that I could have ever asked for. So I'm blessed. It's been a blessed night for our family, and thanks for the kind comments on Facebook and the texts that we've received and comments through the week. And it was good to see Biggersville basketball coach Cliff Little here and his wife Jana. That made it even more special for him. Chris Strickland being here has been special. And we're going to hear from Chris before the night's over with again. Here's Braxton Brown. He's made a move to 50, 40, punter to beat, makes a move. He's got a block ahead of him. Brown, 15, 10, 5, take it to the house. Touchdown, Tishomingo County Braves. Randall, how about 90 or so yards? Did we get on a marker on where he started?
That's going to be about a 95 yard.
That's the shot in the arm.
I thought it was 95.
95 yards, according to our public address announcer in Randall as well. And that is the shot in the arm the Braves needed, Randall Lindsay. You may not win the game, but we've got to carry some momentum into the game with Kossuth next week as we try to right the ship and beat the Yankees for a second straight year. Of course, that's next Friday night here in Iuka. 38-12, 6:29 to go in this third quarter of play. And now will the Braves go for two, or will Cooper tack on the two of the PAT? But I think we'll go for two, and Sam agrees with that. And here comes Grayson Blakeney and the Braves offense onto the field. Belmont leading 28-12 over Walnut at halftime. That game started late because of the funeral for Miss Colley, and keep that family in your prayers, certainly in the days ahead. It's been a tough week down there in Belmont.
3 out of the 4 teams that we do was trailing at the – other than Belmont, all 3 of us was trailing at the half.
2-point play, no good, as Blakeney it was a great run to get within a yard of the goal line. So the score now with 6:29 to go in the third quarter of play is, after another – hey, that's 2 weeks in a row, Randall, for Braxton Brown making a highlight reel play, 38-12 in favor of the Biggersville Lions. Hey, it was also good to see North. Go ahead, Randall.
If your offense cannot put it in the end zone, you're going to have to get your special teams. You're going to have to score some way or another.
That's right. Hey, I want to give a special shout-out to a couple of more friends of mine who are weary travelers as we have our heat time out here in the third quarter right now. Northeast defensive coordinator Sean Cannon and our wide receivers coach Cole Rotenberry were in attendance earlier tonight. I think they've already headed out now after the halftime break, but it was good to see Coach Rotenberry, Coach Cannon, and Coach Cannon umpired several of my dad's games, a state championship caliber umpire. And I appreciate both of those men for their leadership and the great job they do at Northeast. But good to see them here tonight, recruiting both Tishomingo County and Biggersville, two schools that Northeast certainly values in the area as well. University Charter leading Red Bay 16-7. That game is now in the third quarter of play, and University Charter may be about to score on the Red Bay Tigers down to the 10-yard line, first and goal for them. Let's thank a few more sponsors, including Tishomingo County Circuit Court Clerk Rebecca Oaks, Plaza Lanes and Corinth, 2001 East Shiloh Road. Your perfect birthday party destination, 662-286-8105. Thinking of buying or selling your home? Mr. Aaron with Property Pros is ready to help you get things moving. Honest, hardworking, readily accessible, and ready to make your dreams become a reality. Give your home girl a call today, 662-279-7055. Just like our hometown teams, Guarantee Bank knows what it means to work hard, play fair, and support our community. Whether it's helping you save for the big win or making sure your finances are game day ready, we've got you covered at Guarantee Bank. Triple D's Hardware and Supply, that's our friends Barney and Brandon and Dustin Dick. Wonderful family there, 1510 Battleground Drive in Iuka. Lumber, hardware, building supplies as well, 662-423-1222. Reliable coverage close to home. Visit Harold Lomanex State Farm right across from the post office in Iuka, celebrating more than 45 years of service to our community. 662-423-1231. Cooper tapped to kick off. It's a pooch kick. Braves have a chance at this one. They were a yard away. That was Tapp's best kickoff that I've watched tonight. Randall, Braxton Brown was about a step away from snatching that football and giving the Braves a possession again.
Close right there, Blake. Man.
You about can't do that better than Cooper Tapp did right there.
Right.
That was beautifully done.
That's why you do it right there, Coop.
6:24 to play. We've got our heat timeout done for the third quarter. It's humid tonight, Randall, but we've got better weather ahead tomorrow.
Like the ball's going to be spotted.
Going to be back to those temperatures we had last week at Alcorn Central.
Bring it on.
I think next week is going to be around, I think, the high 80s for our game against Kossuth. I hadn't kept up with the weather closely, but they're saying a dry week ahead after the rain moves through overnight tonight.
Just hope the rain holds off for another quarter and 6 minutes.
Absolutely. We've been blessed tonight so far, and maybe the good Lord will continue to do the same right here. So here is Mays running the quarterback for the Lions, and he is going to be brought down by the Braves. A sack for Tishomingo County, and making the initial hit and following it up, two great defensive linemen, number 60 and number 44. Those young men for the Braves. If I can find my roster sheet, I got too many papers up here. 60 being Blake Fugit, and the 54, Aiden Pounders. I beg your pardon, 44 on the tackle. That was Dallas Armandaris on the combined sack for Tishomingo County. Making the first hit, though, for the Braves was Fugit. And the quarterback as well, Mays, is injured, and I think he's cramping up on that right leg. A humid night, the most humid night out of the 3 Friday nights we've had so far. The Potts Camp Jamboree, we had great weather that night, honestly. And then tonight is certainly the most humid of the 3 Friday nights that we've been able to be blessed with so far. So an injury time out on the field as Mays will walk off with a slight assistance. Blackman back in to run the quarterback for Biggersville. Thanks to the Rooster Gallery and Studio at 119 Front Street in downtown Iuka. Thank you, Terry Whitehurst at 662-279-9718. By Shannon Hall at Burnsville Guarantee Bank. Whether it's home, auto, boat, or other loans, they can help you out. Plus, you can open checking and savings accounts there at Burnsville Guarantee Bank. Claire's Boutique and Gift Shop, located at 122 West Front Street in downtown Iuka. Dresses, jewelry, and gift items as well. 662-593-5009. And Jimmy Arnold with Better Built Homes, quality you deserve, a name you can trust. 662-279-3026. After the sack, it's second down, 13 yards to go. Blackman on the quarterback keeper, penalty flag on the play. I think this is in the area of holding Randall Lindsay, and hopefully we'll be coming back. It was a 4-yard gain if it stands.
I think it's going to be a hold on the Lions.
And there is the call from Alan Whitman, our crew chief tonight. It is a hold on the Biggersville Lions. I actually beg your pardon, illegal shift. We'll take it no matter what. That's a 5-yard penalty. Back to inside the 40-yard line to about the 37 now. Second down and 17 or 18 yards to go for Biggersville. Hey, Main Street Cycle's got those great options and prices for youth model ATVs, dirt bikes, and go-karts as well. Come by and ask them about their holiday layaway options as well. Feel free to text the sales team, 662-438-6407.
And Blake is starting to sprinkle.
Blackman back to pass. We had to jinx it, didn't we? Oh, a chance at an interception. Batting it down, though, for the Braves is number 6, Henry Stewart. That was a ball well underthrown. And Randall, I don't think Stewart saw it in time, but was able to reach out and get a bare paw on it and bat it down at least.
Right. I almost had an interception, but it ain't raining hard. It's just a sprinkle.
We will keep a monitor on that, and good Lord willing, I'm not going to go there. We're not saying anything else about the weather. We've got, 17 minutes left to play in the ball game, and we've got to get this in rain-free, hopefully. Tonight's game brought to you by our Tishomingo County Tax Assessor, Mr. David Wayne Crum, also by Mr. Peyton Cummings, your Tishomingo County Chancery Clerk. Third down, 18 for Biggersville. 5:01 to go in the third quarter of play, and they will hand it off. Got around a man, got room to run. Penalty flag again on the play. And the Braves, it's going to be fourth down as Harris is going to end up about 5 yards shy of the first down to midfield, so they're going to mark him out of bounds. White hat through it. Could be another illegal shift. Could be a hold again. And the signal coming momentarily. And now will the Braves accept the penalty or decline it? They've marked the ball incorrectly. The down marker moved. It was third down from the 37. The down marker's at the 35. So,
Blake, I'm going to try to get a quick word with, well, I can't even find her now. Where'd she go? Where'd she go? She'll be here. But, yeah. what are the Braves going to have to do before Kossuth rolls in? Because, Coach Kelly's going to bring a good physical football team in here next week. And, we beat them last year, and that was a big win for us against Kossuth. Anytime you can beat a Brian Kelly team, that's a good dub for you.
Some adjustments must be made, Randall, and it just starts with the turnovers. The Braves just had bad mojo after that. So the Braves take the penalty. It is third down, Biggersville, 3rd and 20, looking to pass. Another penalty flag flies from our white hat. Braves will stop Harris, who made the pass completion here, about 9 yards shy of the first down. There are multiple flags on the play, one from the umpire as well. So
it's a plethora of flags.
This one is a hold on Biggersville. We'll see what Coach Quinn elects to do. Will it be 4th and 9 or will it be 3rd and 30? I think he'll take the penalty and make it 3rd and 30. And that's indeed what the Braves will do. Back to the 25-yard line now, 3rd and 30. The Biggersville Lions, their first down is at the Tishomingo County 45. The ball now at their own 25. Tonight's game being brought to you by Recon Tree and Development. Thank you, Daniel Bascom and Caleb Willis. Call your hometown tree guys for all your tree needs, 256-577-4064.
Y'all think it's going to rain or something? Hey. Y'all think it's going to rain? Y'all think it's going to rain?
Blackman, low snap. He handles it. Looks to throw again. No penalty flags this time. Blackman dancing out of the end zone and will find a man. Harris again gets by one Brave and swarmed after a gain on the play. Fumble on the play. Do the Braves have it? No, they're going to signal down. They're going to signal down. Oh, my goodness. Coach Quinn thought we had a fumble, I believe, and now Sam Barnett thought we did too, but they're going to blow. The play was down. Penalty flag late on Tishomingo County. It should be 4th down, and let's see what the flag is.
They're pointing toward Biggersville.
Braves are bringing their special teams unit out. Rutland back to return for Tishomingo County, but officials are pausing to talk over another play. We're going to end up having 2 pretty long Friday nights in a row by the time this is all said and done. We're past the 9 o'clock hour here in WRMG. Blake Long, along with Sam Barnett and Randall Lindsay, your A-team here. It is officially a sideline warning on Tishomingo County, and I think we've had a couple of times where our coaches have gotten a little too far out on the field, if we're being honest, and so I think that's a fair call that it's a warning. Well, actually, it's going to be a penalty of 5 yards. That's okay, though. It's still 4th down and 18 yards to go.
What a great night for you, Dad. And I got to meet your mom. I was excited about meeting your mom. First time I ever met your mom. I see where you get yours from.
Oh, a shanked punt, muffed punt. The Braves will fall on it at the Biggersville 30. So Tishomingo County in business here. Randall, I apologize you breaking up. I like folks bragging on my mama without a doubt. She is a wonderful, wonderful lady. But let me tell you something. The Braves here, a chance to score 2 in a row here potentially. We shall see. Tishomingo County trailing 38-12, 2:30 to go in the 3rd.
But I told her, her and your dad both, they done a great job raising you and good grandparents of them kiddos.
Timeout on the field called by the Biggersville Lions as they're going to try to regroup. The Braves have momentum here, Randall Lindsay, honestly, for the first time since early in the first quarter.
If we could get a score here, 38-20, I mean, we still got a whole quarter to go. I've seen crazy things.
Still got a whole quarter, 3 timeouts as well, Randall. Is the depth finally wearing on Biggersville? All those guys have been in the game all night long.
The quarterback was cramping up earlier, so.
That's right. That's Mays, one of their captains for Biggersville. Great team that Case Ingram's got, and so appreciate him again before the game. And one more favor, let's pray for my mother-in-law, Ellen Hendricks. Let's pray for Miss Carla, one of our wonderful TC super fans, I'd like to call her, and Mr. Bill Lindsay as well. Y'all do me a favor, pray for those folks here in the coming days, and my Uncle Fred Gauntz, if you don't mind, too, who's dealing with some health issues also. Kenny Pfeiffer, your Tishomingo County Farm Bureau agent, 1112 Maryland and Iuka. See Kenny for all your auto, home, and life insurance needs, 662-423-6151. Oh, I know what's going on. Randall, call this play real quick. I'll be right back.
All right, Braves have it on their Biggersville 30. Hand off there, too. Didn't see who it was standing behind the coach. Had to get me a drink. Braves get a gain of 5 yards.
Randall, I'm back. We got unplugged up here accidentally, and thankfully we didn't lose audio or anything, but we did, and Sam kind of caught it. We had a buzz on the broadcast for a second. Here's the second down play, one-on-one coverage. Oh, a drop by the Braves. And let's give credit to the Biggersville defensive back, Brandon Proctor, who was legal on that hit, but a chance there. There's a penalty flag on the play, too, another one. Cole Fair had a chance to bring that one in the tight end for Tishomingo County. It's another penalty at the line of scrimmage. This one's going against the Braves. Ineligible man downfield on Tishomingo County. Had an offensive lineman too far down the field. 1:50 to play here in the third quarter. Braves are going to have second down and 11 yards to go from the Biggersville 31 on the next play. And big thanks to Animal Shows for the you, Dr. Brad Nunley and staff, 662-423-2686. Hello to the car honking behind us as well. We appreciate you. Friendly Florist, your full-service florist and gift shop in downtown Iuka at 112 West Front Street. Stop by or call Kim and her staff, 662-423-3501. And we'll give them the attention they want down there. That car came right through blaring the horn behind us. Here's the third down play. Blakeney with the keeper gets a block from his running back, but a penalty flag coming in late. Well, we are getting the flags now. Our quota for the Knights has come in here. And when I said we're going to have a long game, yeah, we're going to end up having a pretty long night here. Flag will be marked at the 31. It's going to be another hold on Tishomingo County.
See that right there? You can't do holdings against a 4A school or a 1A school because they're going to call it every time.
Yep, and I will say this crew's been consistent on calling it both ways tonight.
Yes.
You can say what you want, but the hold has been called tonight.
Just a bad call right there on that pass interference. I thought the receiver tripped and he was not pushed.
I'm not going to disagree with you on that one, but the hold has been called consistently tonight. And you're either going to get that called by a crew or you're not at all the whole night. There's not much consistency on the hold, but this crew has been consistent all night long on calling the hold both ways.
Right, we got it on the 30-yard line. We done backed up 11 yards and ran, 2 plays?
That's right, 2nd and 21. And Blakeney pump fakes, has a man, but air mailed it incomplete. Thrown about a yard over his head to Braxton Brown. Brown got open now. I don't think he'd have had the first down. Biggersville was closing in, as Roscoe P. Coltrane would say, in hot pursuit. Actually, it's Sheriff Buford T. Justice.
Buford T. Justice.
We watched, we had, Randall, let me tell you, we had an iPad last night on the way home, and we had time on the way home to watch both Smokey and the Bandit and Oh Brother Where Art Thou on the way home.
I didn't care for that second one of Smokey and the Bandit. It was about the elephant. Now give me that first one when, Sally Field was married and, she left.
Oh, it was the first is better. Now, I will watch the second from time to time. There's enough good moments in that for me to watch it. The third one, no. But the first Smokey and the Bandit is one of the best movies of all time. Here's third down. Biggersville's going to get a sack on Grayson Blakeney, and the Braves have gone backwards. On the sack for Biggersville is number 77. The big defensive lineman came through fairly easily on that one, and we don't even have a 77 on the roster. So we apologize for that. But a good sack there as the Braves all the way back into their own territory at the 49-yard line, and Braxton Brown will punt this away.
19 yards on that possession. We had it at the 30, and now we're punted from the 49.
And when you talk about, Randall, the stuff you can't do against any opponent, that's the kind of drives that kill you right there. Great momentum all the way to the 30-yard line, and then you march backwards, a holding penalty. You also had another penalty as well that was that cost us there deeply. 20 seconds left in the third quarter. That may be the end of the period. We'll see. The referee's going to walk forward, and they're going to exchange the football, but we're going to end the third quarter before we do. So 3 quarters in the books here now. You could your score: Biggersville 38, Tishomingo County 12, as the clock will hit 0 now. Well, the referee don't know if that is the end of the third quarter of play. Now he recognizes it, and we will go to the fourth quarter. Randall, your thoughts through 3 quarters here on our home opener?
Well, I thought we had some good momentum after we got that 95-yard kickoff return, but unfortunately we got the ball back thanks to our good bad punt by the Lions, and instead of going forward from the 30 to the end zone, we went backwards, lost 19 yards, and now we're set up to start the fourth quarter to punt to the Biggersville Lions.
Score update, Corinth 31, Itawamba 14. Randall, the Warriors might be the real deal, partner. And that game with New Albany might be really good.
Yeah, and, I think Itawamba's hosting do they go to New Albany, or do you know?
That's their opponent next week. I just don't know the location.
I know they do play New Albany next week. New Albany's got the lineman committed to LSU.
Actually, he decommitted today and committed to Ole Miss.
Oh, really?
Yes, he did. He is on the Lane train, baby.
So we're gonna get that NIL money down there.
Oh, we can't tell secrets. We got a little bit of Nick Saban's reserves when he retired. Nick and Lane were such good friends.
I know Rebel Rags ain't putting out that much money.
Oh, we got Nick's reserves. High snap. Brown handles it. Good punt end over end. It's going to bounce at the 30-yard line. Take a slight Tishomingo County bounce, then a Biggersville bounce back to the 27-yard line. The Lions will have the possession from there with 11:53 to go in the ball game. Just underway in the fourth quarter, Blake Long, Randall Lindsay, and Sam Barnett, your hometown station, WRMG TV 12 Television 97. This is a production of Ivy Broadcasting.
So look like right now our broadcast teams will probably go 1-3 tonight unless Red Bay comes from behind. I think three of us was trailing at halftime. Belmont was the only one that was leading. Belmont's got homecoming next week with our Myrtle Hawks. And then, of course, we'll be rolling into town in 2 weeks. Of course, Kossuth here next week. I think blackout night next week. I might get the black shirt out and wear it if it ain't too hot.
Blackman at quarterback, 1st and 10. Low snap, hands it off ahead to Jace Taylor. He's up to near the 35-yard line. Down to there at the 34, they'll mark him. A good gain on 1st down. 2nd and short coming up for the Biggersville Lions. And a Brave down on the field, slow to get up. One of the young men that made the tackles for Tishomingo County. And that, I think, is going to be number 12, Ethan Durham, who was slow to get up, and he will trot off.
But we're going to have to regroup pretty quick. We're going to have a good Kossuth team. I don't know how they done tonight. I know they lost last week. I know they lost last week in their opener, so the scoreboard's going crazy. And Coach Kelly's going to have always a good football team here next week.
Mays is back in the game at quarterback now, and catching the pass was the prior quarterback, Blackman. So, Randall, they're running a little bit of a two-quarterback system. Mays, of course, was cramping up late in the third quarter and exited the contest. And now he's got a 1st down pass there to Xylis Blackman. Up to the Biggersville 45-yard line. Clock stops momentarily. Now we've got 11 minutes to go in the fourth quarter of competition. Sonic over in Belmont and Iuka. Don't forget, you can download the Sonic app now. Place your order online, and on the app, it's happy hour all day long. Spark CPA can handle payroll processing, truckers' fuel reports, permits and IFTAs, auditing, review and compilation services, retirement planning, tax planning, and consulting, and much more. That's Sparks CPA.
But we're trying to get some word for the senior cheerleaders later on in the year. I had to get Miss Emma. Emma was one of my favorites coming here to watch a band. While you was over there with your dad and them, I got to interview Emma Glover, one of our senior cheerleaders.
Injury timeout on the field. We got a Brave cramping up now. The young man that made the tackle on that play is down and immediately started stretching that arm out. That's 13 for Tishomingo County. According to my buddy Sam Barnett, Brooks Keith is the young man cramping up, one of the seniors on this ball team.
I wonder if his papa was watching. Jerry Dunn. He may be here.
I'm going to say on senior night he was probably here if he could be here.
But, hey, our prayers are for Miss Carla. And, of course, you pull up to a basketball game, Miss Carla's going to be there.
You darn tootin'. Ain't that the truth?
I mean, me and Jack went to Nettleton. Let's see, was that 2 years ago? Yeah, that's a game when Reese broke her nose.
I'd forgotten about that.
Yeah, and they were there, but when we got there, you know how early we get there for a basketball game. Nettleton ain't that far, but you never know we run into problems.
2nd down, and after the loss on the play, 14 yards to go now for the Biggersville Lions. Good tackle there by that young man Wallace, and now looking to pass is Mays, and he's got Blackman over the middle. Penalty flag on the play. It's in the area of holding again, or maybe an eligible lineman downfield. That's what it's going to be, an ineligible man downfield, and I believe it was one of the Biggersville offensive linemen who was guilty of that violation. So the pass play will come back, and the Lions should have 2nd and 19 as we return. Today's game also brought to you by our Tishomingo County Electric Power Association. Don't forget they offer a rebate on hot water heaters from gas to electric and electric to electric as well. They're focused on providing efficient, reliable service to all TCEPA members. The place on front is at 102 Front Street on Iuka, the event venue perfect for baby showers, bridal showers, and the like. Call Terry Whitehurst for all your event venue needs, 662-279-0718. By H&H Small Engine Repair, 1109 Battleground Drive in Iuka. HH Small Engine Repair.steeldealer.net or 662-423-2741. Williams Service Center, Todd and crew at 1112 West Equipment in Iuka. Full service mechanic work, front end work, oil changes, new tires and alignment as well on tires. 662-423-2119. Let me just say that Mays to Blackman, that connection has been really easy for Biggersville. It's effortless almost. That was a gain of 15 yards, makes it 3rd down and 4 yards to go.
I bet you number one plays basketball for the Biggersville Lions.
I think both of them do. And Coach Cliff Little here tonight, the athletic director there, or our co-athletic director, I believe, and former Tishomingo County girls head basketball coach as well. It was great to see him and his wife. I've said that before, but man, they're salt of the earth people, and I appreciate them so very much. They'll actually mark the ball at midfield, 3rd and 5 yards to go. Hey, let's link the place on front at 102 Front Street again, thanks to them, and H&H Small Engine Repair and Williams Service Center, big thanks to those sponsors as well. And they've got the Braves to go off sides, and they'll have the first down as well. Dr. Cameron Bonds is Joint Medical Associate of the Shoals in Sheffield, Alabama. Just a short drive from here at home as he continues to provide patients the excellent care they deserve. 256-383-4447. Tonight's game also brought to you by our Tishomingo County School Board and our Superintendent Christy Holly. By Moore's Jewelry. Services offered include in-store jewelry repair, custom designs, 12-month layaway, as well with the largest selection in the area of silver, gold, and diamond jewelry. 662-423-5901. After the penalty, 1st and 10 Lions. A run up the gut for Biggersville by number 23, Taylor, and he will stumble, rumble, and bumble up to the 38-yard line. It is 2nd down and 3 yards to go for Biggersville as they are doing their best, Randall Lindsay, to milk the clock out of this game and leave Iuka with a win. They went to West Lowndes last week and won. They'll be at home next week, I think, for their home opener against East Webster, as they've got a really tough schedule.
The Wolverines, correct?
I believe so, that's right. I believe they've also got Boonville on the schedule this year, coming, I believe, to Biggersville.
But you know, it's like me and Coach Strickland was talking. You're not going to get better playing teams that are bigger, and, you know.
Taylor with a first down run there. Go ahead, Randall.
I mean, you're not going to get better playing teams that you're better. You're not going to get teams playing, you know, like a bigger, larger schools.
Well, I can assure you.
That's like in your college football games, Blake. You see like an Appalachian State over a Michigan or who's the team that ups South Alabama, you know, had a big win here a couple years ago over somebody, over
Mississippi State.
Yeah, correct. And, you know, Ole Miss lost one of them games.
They've lost to Memphis in the past.
Yeah, you know, but you cannot take these teams for granted. You know, like tomorrow, my Tide plays Louisiana Monroe. Hey, you know, they're Louisiana Monroe, you know. But a lot of these players for these schools, you know, they're kind of mad at these bigger schools for not giving them a chance to give them a scholarship. Then they got to go to a smaller school. Then they end up making these teams pay and say, hey, you should have recruited me, and you didn't. Now I want to make you pay for it.
9 minutes to play in the ball game. 38-12 Biggersville over Tishomingo County. It's senior out here in Iuka. The Kossuth's in town next Friday night. Making plans right now to be here and cheer on your Tishomingo County Braves, the cheerleaders, and also the wonderful pride of the tribe as well. Handoff, no quarterback keeper by Mays this time up the gut. He's got another Biggersville first down up to inside the 20-yard line. Biggersville is in the red zone, and the red zone trip brought to you by Casey Lott, owner of the largest personal injury firm in Northeast Mississippi.
You know who Kossuth played tonight, Mr. Long?
I've forgotten, to be honest with you. Oh, bye week. So I guarantee Coach Brian Kelly's watching this game right now.
Coach Kelly, if you're out there, see you next week.
I guarantee he's watching this game right now. I didn't know they had a bye week.
He told us he watched us. Well, me and I think said, I like watching y'all. I was like, good.
Taylor with the carry for Biggersville, and he may go the distance. Braves will bring him down inside the 5-yard line, right near the goal line, actually. It is 1st and goal. We've got another Tishomingo County player down, and that is for the second time Carter Shinar, who is down on the ground for the Braves. And while they tend to him, we'll take an injury timeout here to give you some more of our sponsors with 7:59 to go in the ball game. Braves trailing 38-12. Biggersville knocking on the door once again. Again, Casey Lott's phone number for you for all your legal needs, 662-554-4000. Cornerstone Insurance as well in the broadcast. Your local trusted choice independent insurance agency with a complete line of personal commercial insurance products, offices in Iuka, Boonville, and in Baldwin as well. You heard Sam in the background. Belmont's adding to their lead. That may be a great game at Earl Alexander Field in 2 weeks. And hate to see Shinar having to be helped off the field with assistance from Coach Quinn and a couple of more as well. Hey, Sid's Trading Company reminds you they've got 2 locations to serve you at 2293 Mississippi Highway 25 and at 617 Highway 72, the warehouse location there. Check with them for special pricing and financing as well. And remember, if you've got a cut mower dig, get it at Sid's. That's a change-up for me. I've been used to saying if you've got a bush hog mower dig for 11 years now doing these games, and now it's if you've got a cut mower dig. I don't blame Sid for changing up the slogan a little bit, but it's taken me a little adjustment to say that, if I'm being honest with you. Gatlin's of Tishomingo offers free delivery to anywhere in Northeast Mississippi, Northwest Alabama, and Southwest Tennessee. 662-438-6605. 1st and goal, Biggersville. Mays will hand it off to Taylor. He's in the end zone. It's a touchdown for Biggersville. No penalty flags on the touchdown run for the Lions. Number 23, Jace Taylor, from about 2 yards away. That'll make it 44-12 Biggersville as they have opened this game up and will leave here 2-0 as the Braves will not have an undefeated record in non-division play for the 2nd straight year. Still a lot to play for the Braves. You got to try to leave this game with no more injuries to be accounted for. I think that's a big portion for the rest of this night for Tishomingo County. But you've got several big games ahead. Of course, Kossuth coming here next week's a good rivalry in and of itself. And then at Belmont, and of course Adamsville, Tennessee for homecoming is 3 weeks away from right now. PAT from Biggersville, that one will find the upright, and it is in and good as well. So now the score 45-12 as Biggersville looks very good. They'll be a 1A contender after tonight. I can feel safe in saying that. Lions over the Braves. And Randall, I know you can't tell much in their 2-quarter jamboree, which we played them last year, but they look so much better than they did last year in that jamboree ball game.
Yes, sir, you are correct. Yeah, look for them to be making a 1A, making them a deep run in the playoffs. With a Blackman and the other guy, what's the quarterback? Let's see, Mays. What's the quarterback's name?
Yep, you got, let me give you, it's Blackman, number 1, and Zay Mays, number 2, have been going in and out of quarterback, but Mays has been the predominant guy there.
That number is, let's say, number 1's Mays, right?
Number 1's Blackman, number 2 is Mays.
And number 1's got some height on him. He's great as a receiver.
Absolutely. Hey, Randall, we're in for a treat here as who was the man who was your first broadcasting partner here at WRMG?
Oh, let me think here. Chris Strickland.
Chris Strickland, he joined us last year for a game, and we let him call some of the 4th quarter. And we're going to do that tonight after this kickoff. I'm going to hand the microphone over to Chris Strickland and let him take you for the next drive, and then I'll rejoin you to wrap up the game once this is over. But let's get the kickoff underway here as Ewan will kick off after the successful PAT. And it is a low pooch kick, and the Braves will fall on it. Here is, again, as I said earlier, to me, he's still the voice of the Braves, and he was for many of my games back in the day when I was out here at Tishomingo County. I love this guy, and it was an honor to have him here tonight, but I want to give the headset back to him again every time I can. And he and Randall got a lot of history there. But let's have the voice of the Braves, Chris Strickland, one more time behind the mic as we get a chance to do that here tonight. Here is Chris Strickland.
Well, let's see if I can still remember how to do this.
Oh, it's like riding a bicycle. Now the only thing different now, you remember we ain't got the big Bertha TV. You know.
I remember that. Now you've got a flat screen. Now you've got a computer.
How have we?
How we have grown. How you guys have grown.
How many years have we used that computer now, Blake? You remember?
How many years, Blake, have y'all used the computer? 6 or 7.
Yeah.
Yeah. Imagine trying to take Big Bertha up that
good
ladder there. Good gravy.
Good first down run by the Braves. On gain of 6 by Brown. Go ahead, Shrek.
Well, 6:56 to go here in the ball game. Biggersville 45, Tishomingo County 12. And hopefully the Braves can get a good drive here and make the score a little bit respectable here. Biggersville's got a good football team and just came here tonight to take care of the Braves here.
You got to get some momentum going into next week.
Yes.
Rick, you know how tough them Aggies are, and they ain't changed.
Oh, they're not.
No.
And last year you guys got them, didn't you?
Yes, in a monsoon rain.
Well, and you guys have to play them here, right?
Yes, we host them.
Good deal. So it'll be easier. Be easy here at home, of course, next Friday night for you guys. I know this tape here for Coach Quinn, he's going to kind of want to
put it behind us.
Put it behind him real quick and try to get ready for Kossuth. A lot of seniors on this ball club that were honored tonight. Man in motion's going to come out. Quarterback back to pass. Takes a 5-step drop's going to load it up. It's got a man in and out of his hands. Incomplete. And that was Rutland who was in. He had him stride for stride, Randall, and just went right through his fingertips.
Yep. Well, heat timeout for the our last heat timeout of the evening.
Well, hopefully next week you won't have to worry about heat timeouts because they said next week's going to be in the 60s or 50s.
They actually got a rule, I think, in the month of September they do have to have the heat breaks each quarter.
Well, you know how long I've been out of this.
Right.
You know, I was down in Florida for so long. We had heat timeouts till October 31st. Well, I thank Hometown Pizza in Burnsville, proud to bring you tonight's broadcast. Also would like to thank Gallon's Pharmacy. I'm proud to be a supporter of Tishomingo County Braves football here tonight. We appreciate them for being a part of your hometown team. Just a Kind Word Florist, located at 1105 Battleground Drive in Iuka. Hours are Monday, Tuesday through Friday, 9 to 3. And then, of course, Tuesday through Friday, 9 to 5, and Saturday, 9 until 1. Flowers, gifts for all occasions, including weddings, funerals, and all your floral and gift needs. Owner is April Shea. 4th down and about 5 here, Randall. We got to get the Braves need this one big time.
Yeah, big time. We got to get some momentum going in next week against Kossuth.
Blankney in the back in the shotgun. This may be and Tish County's going to take a timeout. Coach Quinn wanted to just see what the defense gave. Randall, this Biggersville team, they are a good football team for a 1A school. So
yes,
they've got
they've had some athletes. They won the state championship a couple years ago. They've made deep runs the past several years. I look for them to make a deep run this year in the 1A playoff.
Oh, definitely. And that 1A here in the state of Mississippi, 1A they've got some good talent, some great teams.
Cheerleaders, that squad, and the band. Let's hear it for them tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
So we're going to have 2 receivers come to the near side, a wing back to the far side, back alongside Blankney in the shotgun on 4th down and 5 with 5:43 to go, 45-12. Your Braves trailing here tonight. Again, glad to be here tonight to be a part of a very special moment for Coach Jerry Long. The Riverboat Gambler. He'll always be known as that. Blankney back to pass, throws the pass out, it's complete. It will be a 1st down across midfield, stays on his feet to the 48. It'll be a 1st and 10 Braves.
Good job there, Rutland. 1st down, Braves.
Good pass, and Mr. Colin Rutland for a Braves 1st down.
Royce Hollingsworth at State Farm Insurance, proud to bring you that 1st down. And that is a big 1st down right here, Brandel, I would like to have it be 45-20. It would at least make it a little bit respectable.
Yeah, it'd be nice because we got to shake this one off tomorrow. I don't know how Coach will do it. Hey, let's watch the film. He ain't going to be pleased with the penalties. 4 turnovers. I don't care if you're playing a 1A school or playing a 1A school or playing a 7A school. You cannot have the turnovers.
Handoff, and he is going to be taken down for a loss. That is number 20 on the carry, and that is Grady Hubbard on the carry for the Tishomingo County Braves. Somebody just shot through that defensive line and just missed the offensive line, missed the block there and could not get it. 4:40 to play in the ball game.
Lost about 2 there on the play. They're up 7-12.
Well, you guys got Kossuth coming up next week. Then, Randall, you guys
2 weeks from tonight.
2 weeks from tonight is the battle for Highway 72, isn't it?
The battle for the big bell. You know,
the big bell, yeah.
Yeah, Coach Russo, when he was here, came up with this trophy, and it's a bell. And it's got all the years listed who's won the game since, 2000?
Yep, wide open receiver, incomplete. If he would have stayed running, that's 6, Randall.
Yep, but I think he slowed down a little bit. So 3rd down now on 12. See some classic matchups with these 2 teams coming up between the Cardinals and the Aggies, of course. Sure, I won't never forget, man, you went over there to Kossuth that one year, and Josh was out with gout, and you was behind the camera.
And doing play-by-play.
And we was up 13-6, and we beat them down there. And then the year they went undefeated, you know, we had a chance to beat them down here. We fumbled the ball inside the 5-yard line. Then we beat them in overtime that year with Blake Hawkins at quarterback.
Sure did.
Won it in double overtime that night.
Sure did.
Coach Kelly's always had a good football team.
Sure has. Pass is caught, and it is a loss. Looks like a loss on the play, and it'll be 3:58 to go. So it's going to bring up 4th down here, Randall.
Braves have got to regroup quick. Kossuth's coming in. They didn't have a game tonight, so Coach Kelly's going to be ready for the Braves.
He will
next week as we continue we end our trifecta playing the Alcorn County teams. Started with Alcorn Central, Biggersville, and now Kossuth. So we need to have a 2-1 record against this bunch because, you know, Belmont's going to be Belmont's much improved this year. I saw some game film on them. So they got some speed this year. Of course, it's playing up there. So Braves are going to have to bring their A game up there and keep your emotions intact against Belmont. And then we got Adamsville.
Pressure coming, rolling out. Blankney's going to look. He's going to throw it. It's going to be caught. He's going to have to get upfield quickly, and they're going to group him up, and they'll take him down short, and that will be the turnover on downs, and the Braves will have it with 3, and Biggersville will have it with 3 minutes to go, and the clock running here at 2:58. Looks like they're going to stop the clock here. 45-12 your score. Last time I checked, Randall, Red Bay losing 22-7. Down at University Charter. So it looks like Coach Tyler Jeffries is going to get his first loss unless the Tigers have pulled out something since the last time I saw them. But I will tell you what, it is so good to have Coach Tyler Jeffries back on the sidelines for the Red Bay Tigers, and it's always good to have a Jeffries back roaming the sidelines for Red Bay.
Coach, most of y'all don't know, his dad used to be the coach at Red Bay now.
Coached me, actually. Yeah. So it's good to have Coach Jeffries also. His Papa Jeffries, we call him. Coach Dale Jeffries, he's in the box. And run up the middle here for Biggersville. So it's good to have Tyler back, and it's always good for the favorite son to come home. And I was real energized, and to hear when he took the job and got the job. He did a great job at Colbert Heights, and he's going to get the Red Bay program back to where it needs to be. And those guys are already playing a lot faster and a lot tougher and a lot stronger, and they hit. But tonight, you know, when you play a team that's got University Charter, that is kind of a private school down there, Randall. So you can do a little bit more than what you can do in a regular 2A school.
Yeah, I didn't know how they do their students or nothing. I didn't know if that's like a Mars Hill or a private school or.
I think it's like a Mars Hill because they do not have a football stadium. They are playing at West Alabama tonight.
Well, Strick, Braves are going to fall to 1-1 this year. Got a tough one coming up next. We got to regroup. Right. I'm just shocked, you know, but 4 turnovers, you cannot do that against, I don't care who you're playing against. 4 turnovers is going to hurt you all the time.
Yeah, 4 turnovers, that you can't win. You can't win with 4 turnovers in a ball game. Even Coach Bryant, Coach Saban, Coach Coach Meyer, Coach Lloyd Cart, Michigan, all the great college coaches, even Coach Jackie Sherrill, Mississippi State, even Coach David Cutcliffe at Ole Miss. If you can win a ball game with 4 turnovers, you've done a heck of a job. Biggersville on a handoff, they fumble it, and of course they fall right back on it. 1:24 remaining in the ball game. Well, Randall, you're going to be, of course, you always grab Coach Quinn, I guess, at the end of this one here.
Yeah, he's going to try to get a quick word.
Well, I know you will, and I know him and the staff will try to put this one behind us. This is one of those films that you take it out back and you pull a Bill Belichick, you bury the film, and you say, this right here, we never want to see this again, and make a run here. And looks like we got an injured player for Biggersville. 1:18 remaining in the ball game. Tishomingo County losing this one by a final score 45-12 here. And a tough night for the Braves, but they must regroup next week. But when you really can't coach athlete. You cannot prepare and simulate what these guys see every Friday night, folks, in practice. These young men can only do so much with a scout team. When you have so much speed, and Randall can attest to this, you can only give so many looks, but you cannot simulate the athletes that are going to have the ball in their hand.
Correct.
And I've learned that when I was down in Florida, because I was seeing athletes that could run 4.25 40s, and that could hurdle you as high, and could hurdle as high as tall as Randall. And these guys went on to play Division I college football. One went on to play at Florida, and was recruited by Alabama, and was a great athlete. We had a guy that was 6'4" and about 300 pounds that could run a 4.2 and could run a 4.9. So you can't coach speed, but Coach Quinn and the Braves, they're going to have to put this one behind them and get ready to go next Friday night against Kossuth as the Aggies come to town. And Biggersville and Tisch County, looks like the Lions are going to take this one tonight as the Battle of Alcorn County. The Braves are 1-1 against the county. 17 seconds to go, and looks like the quarterback, he's just going to look. And the Braves are going to just watch this one, and it'll be a win for the Biggersville Lions. They'll go to 2-0, I believe, on the season. And I tell you what, a very dangerous team in Class 1A as they come in here tonight to take out the Tishomingo County Braves. Final score, 45, Biggersville 12, Tishomingo County, as we go final here. And Randall, of course, have Coach Quinn and his post-game comments, and then the guys will be getting out of here. It's been an honor again to be behind the mic. Thanks to Blake. Blake's done a great job. And Randall, year 15 for you. And I basically had to beg you to take this when you came along with me, because it became great. And now, of course, now you're the staple here and everybody knows you. But when I was walking in the gate tonight, a lot of people said, it's so good to see you again and good to be here. And it was also good to be here tonight and honor a legend. The man, the myth, the legend, to have his name forever etched here at Tishomingo County High School, Coach Jerry Long. The riverboat gambler. He'll always be known to that forever and will ever be known as that. And I hope, folks, one day you'll get to, hopefully Jack will pull that out for you folks to see it on Facebook, and you'll see where he earned that nickname. So, again, final score 45-12, Biggersville with the win over Tishomingo County, and the Braves are going to head to the locker room. Randall is about to grab Coach Corey Quinn. And then the Braves will regroup and get ready to go next week.
Well, I don't see Coach. I see him now.
Yeah, Coach is over there. He's talking up a little bit there. Of course, Tishomingo County losing this one. Final score 45-12 over Biggersville. A great win for Biggersville. Congratulations to them.
Well, I still don't see him. He might have took off to the locker room.
He might have took off to the locker room. I do not see Coach Quinn.
Yeah, he took off to the locker room. Well, we'll get him next week.
Yeah, give him next week. He's probably going to need to get in there. And
sure, good to hear from him.
Well, thank you. It's good to be back on. And Blake, thanks him for letting me take over for the last little bit. And felt good to get behind the seat again. And it's a great night here again. And we appreciate you all again for being with us. So, Randall, keep everybody straight, and I know you will. And You guys will continue to do great, and I wish you guys nothing but the rest of great success. And thank God the rain held off, so hopefully it doesn't fall a flood on us while you guys are trying to tear everything down.
Appreciate it, Strick.
Thanks, man. All right, turn it back over to Blake here for the final few minutes of this one. Thank you guys again, and congratulations to my good friend Coach Jerry Long, a lifetime friend, on the dedication of the softball and baseball complex in his name. There'll be nobody better than the riverboat gambler himself, Coach Jerry Long. Turn it back over to Blake now, and he'll close you guys out. Thank you guys again.
Well, hold on, String Man. Don't go nowhere real quick. You know how much I appreciate you. Let me get in our last couple of sponsors we need. Just a Kind Word Florist and Iuka, Tishomingo Connect. Thanks, Mr. McWilman, Tishomingo County Coroner. Brooks Grocery, Dawson Big Four in Tupelo. Iuka Animal Connect. Thank you, Dr. James Perkins. Iuka Discount Drugs. Thank you, Lee Griffin, Kurt Butler. McBride Insurance down in Belmont. Carly Carmen, Attorney at Law. Thank you, Carly, as well. Also sponsoring tonight's broadcast of Senior Night as well. Mississippi Land Bank, Dustin Lambert and Corinth. Hometown Pizza and Iuka. Piggly Wiggly of Iuka, Belmont, and Red Bay. Dr. Scott Seegers of Seegers Clinic. Pray Pottery, Heavenly Yogurt. Northeast Mississippi Community College. Nunley Trucking Company. Brought to you by Belmont Medical Clinic. Plaza Lanes in Corinth. Of course, our Circuit Court Clerk, Rebecca Oakes. Misty Durham with Property Pros. Guarantee Bank. Triple D's Hardware and Supply. Harold Laminack State Farm. The Rooster Gallery and Studio. Shanna Holland, Burnsville Guarantee Bank. Eau Claire's Boutique and Gift Shop. Jimmy Arnold with Better Built Homes. Thank you, Main Street Cycle and Tishomingo. Also, David Wancombe, your tax assessor. Peyton Cummings, Chancery Clerk. And that will be our sponsors for the night. Let me get one more final word. Randall Lindsay, we've got Kossuth here next week as we got some adjustments to make, my friend.
Yeah, number one, eliminate the turnovers.
Yeah, that's the big one to me. Eliminate turnovers.
4 turnovers, and I think they scored every time on our turnovers. We had a good position to get back in the game at the 30, and we ended up running about 3 or 4 plays, and we was back 19 yards. I don't care if you're playing a 1A school or New Albany or Corinth or Belmont. You got to quit your turnovers because that's going to get you beat.
That's right, my friend. So weeks of adjustment to go. Kossuth here. Then 2 weeks from now down to Earl Alexander Field to take on the Belmont Cardinals, a much improved Belmont team as well. And that's our upcoming agenda as well.
And Blake, like I heard, you can't let one loss turn into 2 losses because they're going to be they're going to be thinking about this loss. But I'd give them a 24 row. Said, hey, Monday morning, or I don't know if they'll beat tomorrow, or they may come in Sunday afternoon. Watch game film. It's going to be a pretty game film. I'm going to tell you that. Cause it was bad watching it from the side. I'm just going to be flat out honest with you. It was bad. I thought after the first drive, boom, but 4 turnovers. Got to eliminate your turnovers. But they can be fixed, but you can't let it get down. When they come back in, after they leave tonight, the next time they come back in, I'll eliminate this game, get ready for Kossuth. Kossuth's a good football team.
That's right.
We played Kossuth for 15 years. Coach Kelly's always going to have a good football team.
Exactly right.
But you
Randall,
can't hang your head from this loss into next week.
Randall, thank you for the great interview with my dad. I appreciate everything you do. It's been a great night tonight for us at WRMG and for me.
First of all, number one, the good Lord blessed us with some great weather. I thought
the
way they was talking earlier, we didn't know if we was going to get this game in because of the lightning. I thought it was going to be a deja vu of the Holly Springs game a couple years ago. Thankfully, the good Lord blessed us and got us some good weather. But keep these boys encouraged. I mean, I know you hate to lose on senior night, but season's still young. You got 7 more games to go. Let's put this behind us. Get ready for Kossuth. Get some wins, and before you know it, 5 weeks from tonight, division play starts. Of course, we'll have the off week after we play Adamsville for homecoming. 4 weeks start division play, but let's get ready. Before you know it, Blake, division play be starting up, and we got to put this loss behind us quick.
That's right, Randall Lindsay. Randall, I thank you, brother. Sam, thank you for a great job on the camera. Now, I'm going to give the honor back to Chris Strickland one more time to take us off the air because he, again, to me, is the voice of the Braves and always will be. Thank you, folks, for watching tonight. Thanks for a special night for my family. Thanks again, Christy Holly. Everybody involved. I'll forget names again. I've mentioned them already, but thank you all from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, Strickland, for being here for Dad as well from the bottom of our heart. We thank you. Take us off the air, my friend. We'll see you next Friday night for Kossuth.
Well, for the final time. Final score 45-12. Biggersville comes in and takes care of Tishomingo County tonight. For all the crew here, Blake, Brandel, Sam, I'm right? Making sure. I had to make sure.
Thank you, Riley Floyd, too.
And Riley Floyd, thank him for coming up and taking care of it. And again, thank you for everybody for being a part of a special night. For all the crew again here, we'll see you. They'll see you next Friday night right here at Brave Stadium as the Aggies come to town to take on your Tishomingo County Braves. Good night and go Braves.